Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, what's good? Oh.
He claimed.
Now notice here, the guys who possibly trademarked it Scissor Me has now had a jobber entrance to start the show,
Haha. Fuck them.
and he's wearing a suit with scissors on there.
Yeah,
Mark
that was my that was my reaction seeing that. I mean,
It's,
that's my
it's got,
reaction.
and got a scissor pin.
That's my reaction.
This video's about
Are
to
you
start talking.
talking, bro?
Yeah, better than John Cena. But anyway,
Oh no! Oh my God!
Oh
Enough with the
God!
scissors. It's not cool.
Oh, now they got them wearing scissors attire.
And they did the scissors.
what, Scissor Me Daddy ass or no?
Wait.
Now Robert can do
Oh, my
Scissor
girl
Me
did.
Daddy do.
My girl did.
Scissor Me, daddy do.
No.
Scissor Me Daddy talkies.
No. Jesus Christ, no.
Scissor Me, daddy Woods. Scissor Me, daddy Niece.
That's that you see the face in the profile pic. That's my face when I hear scissors. Like what?
Well, Josh Woods, you lost credibility there.
Yeah, he's buried.
I expect more from you of to do to sing low in this thing.
I can't take anyone seriously. That's the freaking scissor thing.
So
I'd rather do the sucking than scissors.
Make just a background. All right.
Come on, Minneapolis. What the fuck are you doing?
What'd you say?
Oh shit! Whoops. Oh no, I. Just something I saw in the news. Sorry.
Oh.
Something with Minneapolis. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, sports team.
But anyway, yeah, it's nothing important, but well, for you guys, but
AEW Daly's Place Jacksonville era, they're a team that came to fruition here in Daly's Place. Just since their arrival, so to speak, have grown to the point where they have played AEW Tag Team Championship. I was talking to Marcus Labs earlier today. I said, you guys have grown so much. Just from a preparation standpoint, the gym,
Whoa! Billy, don't get involved. Yeah, they got to win to get that scissors trademark back.
Scissor Me. Google me.
Google me, daddy ass.
Scissor Me, Google ass. What?
Billy got kicked out. He got ejected out of the arena.
Wordy ass boys. Billy and the ass boys. Wordy ass boys.
Yeah, because picture in picture is the best thing going on, right? TNT.
Yes, it is, Smart. You take that back.
Wait, who else? Start playing probably Time Warners. Let's do picture in pictures every time when in the match.
Man,
by the way, why is Jay Cargill not coming out? To hold the show hostage. That's she claims that she was going to do.
I don't know.
The show's an hour, so just you start from the beginning of the hour to how the show get the belt back.
You know, it'd been better if she kicked the shit out of smart Mark Sterling before the show started, or during like a backstage segment.
Yeah.
Put his ass in the hospital so he won't come back.
But man, how you made Jay Cargill look after saying that on Dynamite? That she's gonna hold the show she'll hold the show hostage for an hour. She has to. And here we are. This is the opening match here.
Yeah.
Hi, you're Visible, a different kind of wireless company, running on a big, impressive wireless network. How are we different? We exist only on your phone, so you get unlimited data for just $30.
All right.
Taxes and fees included. Plus, we have a new plan with 5G wideband. Switch today at visible.com.
Oh, what is this? Wait, GCW? What the hell is this?
Yeah, I was looking at some belts, right? I was just looking at some belts online, and I remembered. Wait a minute, didn't Zack Ryder and Matt Condon have like a spinner championship? So let's look it up. It's like
he did.
I was like, oh, yeah, he did. So I just downloaded it, and I was like, I actually like this belt. I like it.
Looks like shit, but anyway.
No, I like it. I like the belt.
As far as belts concerned, with to the GCW, looks fine. I'll say that.
Yeah, I like it.
Better than the WWE spinner.
Oh, shut up, dude. I like that. I like those belts, man.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I guess I didn't know that he has a spinner type. As I did remember of it, but I just don't recall.
Yeah. I remember like Grimm's toy show, like he was at some convention, right? And he was talking to Zack Ryder, Matt Condon, and he had the belt with him. I was like, oh wow, the belt is cool. So I want to go check it out.
Hey, watch it. It spins, bro. See?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, spinner belt. I was like, okay, that's awesome. Now I want to see the team. I want to see the team.
I thought you were becoming a GCW fan. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, I'm not. But I did like this belt. No.
I'm gonna say, what have you done to yourself, Jalen? I'm disappointed.
Nah, but I did like this belt that Jim Brown had.
So I was gonna be like, you know what, Jalen? That's it. We're no longer friends because you like GCW.
Oh wow, this is that serious.
Nah, I'm just kidding, man. This is a Magic song said that.
Well, besides that, so the Acclaim are supposed to be fighting back for the copyrights, trademark of Sesame thing. Meanwhile, the Varsity Blondes cannot fight, can't fight them to fight the rights of the Varsity name.
Oh, well, we forgot about the storyline.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not surprised.
Hey, when was the last time we actually saw the Varsity Blondes?
I don't remember.
I think about 2 weeks ago, I guess. Again, since they lost to these guys.
It was the best thing ever.
Oh.
Might have to call these guys the John Cena's of the tag division and for AEW.
Uh-oh. Billy Gunn.
Daddy ass.
Calm down. Here we go.
Oh, they're stomping his nuts.
They're like, scissor me, daddy nuts.
Well, so much for the scissor me trademark for Smart Sterling.
Oh no. Oh, I thought he was gonna do the what's up. I thought he was gonna do that.
What's up?
Yes. Yes, get him.
Well, no, smart Mark Sterling. He probably would try to trademark what's up.
Yeah, he better protect his nuts there because his hands ain't.
Things I can say right now, Tony.
God damn, Jade. Woo!
You know what I realized?
He's going for it. Just scissors drop.
Oh my God, Jade. Oh man.
Oh, that corner just Sesame Timber.
Look at those legs, man. Man.
And you got to scissor them daddy asses.
Yeah, look at Jade, bro. Oh my
Oh,
God.
come on. Don't you start that now. All right, let's see. Where is she? All right.
TBS champion
Penelope Ford is injured?
To Russell in the place. Penelope Ford, we've broken out the deal. Thank you very much, Frank.
Here I go yet again. Rampage. As you all know, I'm a professional, a woman of my word, like you, Tony Schiavone. And I set up Layla Gray to whip Willow's ass and send her back to
Who's
the
injured?
she belongs.
Penelope Ford is injured, so she won't be wrestling against Will Nightingale. It's gonna be Layla Gray.
You think I came on here to save the show? We made a deal. I gave you Layla. And
I
your belt back.
think Jordan's actually in the comments right now.
In Los Angeles,
What's up, Jordan?
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
you're right.
awesome.
Oh, he's
What's
actually
going
here.
on? Yeah, he's actually here.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's good?
What's up?
Sesame Timbers. What the?
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, Fred, I said that's the name of the finisher. Sesame Timber.
Hold on. Well, this is for you, Jalen.
No, I don't want to see that.
What the fuck?
No. I don't want to see no scissoring.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what basically what they did on the Smarter Sterling was it's a move called Sesame Timber.
Sesame, Jesus Christ.
I think it's
Jalen's
great.
face. He looks excited. He's like, "Yay! I love Sesame Timber."
I think it's great.
Scissoring timbers.
No, he should come out and say "Scissor me, Daddy Gargano."
What? Well, all you gotta do is blow that whistle. Hey, what happened?
Scissor me, Daddy whistle.
So we went from Suck It to NWO for life to fucking Scissor Me.
It's on the same
You know,
level,
it's fun.
sport.
No, you know what's funny? You say that because I saw a meme. Like, I don't know if I showed y'all in Messenger. There's a meme where Billy Gunn, doing the Suck It. And now in 2020, he does the scissors.
2022, not 2020.
Well, I mean 2022, yeah.
Yeah. But
Sadly,
in a way,
2020,
it
stuck with the
helped.
horrible ass boys.
It did it did rejuvenate his wrestling career.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, oh, what wrestling career?
Oh,
He's still wrestling, so he still looks great.
Better than
No.
Road Dogg.
Yes, I agree.
I kind of wish The Rock really did bury it. Nah, I'm just joking.
Rock really buried him. What?
Hey, even the great one tried to bury Billy Gunn during that time, but nope, still to this day, Billy Gunn is still over.
Apparently, Billy Gunn is unburiable. Apparently, can't bury him. I'll say one thing though. I like Billy Gunn way more than I do John Cena.
Well, so it's fast. I think everyone could agree to that.
Oh yeah, Rio's back.
Yay!
Yes, Cash should be out there celebrating and doing a party that Riho's back in the AEW.
Yep.
And I'm definitely gonna celebrate when Charlotte returns too.
Hey, it could happen. We're all because they've been in Charlotte, North Carolina. You got to get the people what they want.
Yeah, I know he's in Charlotte, Carolina.
I will definitely say "Scissor me, Sister Charlotte."
No. Well, I mean, you know what? At least
what do you
at
mean?
least
No,
he's a
what,
female.
gay?
Well, no. I mean, at least it's a female. So Oh, we got Pentagon Jr. with the Joker mask. So we have the Joker and Harley Quinn tonight. Awesome.
Woo!
Yeah, because Liv Morgan was, pretty much Harley Quinn tonight, which was awesome.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Someone's gonna be like, "Oh, they should become a tag team."
Could you imagine that?
That'd be the oddest pairing ever. That'd be like some mixed match challenge shit right there.
Well, no, it makes sense because it's the Joker and Harley Quinn, so it actually makes sense, Mark.
I did ask for his son, Eddie.
I like those trios championships, though. Those look nice.
The trios tag team tag.
What is this, an invention?
Yup.
I remember the first time we meet you.
Okay, we got a Tom Holland.
You are.
We got a what?
Superstar.
We got Tom Holland. Hook.
Care about it. They just don't want you
Oh
losing
God,
your
no.
temper and
We
losing
got
another
Hook.
job.
Fuck.
You don't even know me. You don't even know
The
me.
champion.
You're right. You're right. I don't want to know.
What does that work out for your grandson?
Dude, he looks a lot like Tom Holland, bro. Like he does.
We went from you think you know me to you don't even know me.
Yep.
It's funny. He looks nothing like Taz. That's funny though.
Yeah.
Even
Right,
though
like,
he's Taz's son.
I can see how his mom looks, by the way. Because I think it's probably just more of his mom than his dad. Because I don't see that either.
yeah, probably.
Yeah. He's one of those children that look nothing like their fathers, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But mom was sleeping around. That's why.
Hey,
No, the joke.
respect the tax machine's wife there.
What did they do? Sort of like, well, guess what? Jason Jordan was my brother.
Oh
boy.
God. So who's the opponent?
Davari, Ari Davari.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ari Dafari.
Gee, I wonder who's gonna win. Oh,
Yeah, I wonder who's gonna win that one.
Well, he's trying to bribe him with money, bro.
He's got a butler.
Who, Ari Davari?
Yeah, he's got a butler in the ring.
Wait, since when did he have a fucking butler?
I guess he was watching that.
I don't watch Dark, so sorry if I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I guess he was watching some anime. And he's like, let me get a butler.
Why is he talking?
Who?
Because he's great.
Oh, is he? Hey, you know what? We should have him in Saudi Arabia again. That will end so well.
Oh no.
He likes straight cash. So I'm gonna give you one last chance.
I guess he's watching too much of Black Butler.
Everybody's got a bank account. What are you talking about?
So do I.
Oh, I mean, they're all carrying cash too, but still, who doesn't have a bank account?
I bet you don't smoke.
Yeah, because we all live in our mom's basements. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't think you buy stuff off of the AEW shop.
Why do he look familiar? Is that butler?
Don't know.
I gotta see him.
He look like VSK, if I'm mistaken.
I gotta see his face.
I'm still
Oh my God,
wondering.
it's Dash Wilder.
Dash Wilder.
Yeah.
I try to remember what happened to that. Whatever happened to that guy from NXT UK that looked like Kenny Omega.
Who?
There was a guy in NXT UK that legit looked like Kenny Omega. Like he could be like Kenny's like long lost brother or something like that. Kenny Omega Jr. There you go. There you go. If you want to fake Kenny Omega, you can hire him.
There we go, Hook. With those hook punches.
Everybody knows Hook's gonna win.
Oh, well, take down.
Well, at least he's actually beating Hook's ass this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. They actually give RW some offense on Hook.
Yeah.
One punch doesn't count, Smart.
And he's not pretending to be scared of him, like Tony Nese was like,
He's-
oh my god,
He's
oh
pulling
my
the
god,
trunks.
Tony Nese, as big as you are, running from fucking Hook. You serious, bro?
Yeah, I remember that, bro. It was in one of the pre-show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran away from Buddy Murphy too.
Oh god.
Oh
At least
God.
Buddy Murphy's buff though. Like,
Wait, hold on. Let me get. Hold on. If I remember correctly, back in 2017, didn't Tony Nese also run away from Kalisto?
I don't remember.
I don't recall. To be honest.
Like, oof.
That guy does look familiar. The Butler.
Yeah, I told you. I think that's VSK. Oh, the red rum. The red rum.
Or do you guys remember when they literally had Enzo Amore beat up Tony Nese?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Well, that's because he had Drew Gulak and some other guys. Yeah, and RW was one of them. To beat him up too.
The Zoltrain.
You know, whatever happened to that Drew Gulak guy?
Still in WWE.
He's still in WWE. I think he's probably mostly in main event.
He's
Most
still
likely.
doing 60-page PowerPoint presentations.
Oh, red
Oh,
rum.
yeah, I remember that. The PowerPoint presentation.
I remember that. Yeah. PowerPoint.
You know what's sad? They actually got him over.
Yeah, it did.
It did. We got him over.
And then he got buried by Braun Strowman or Braun Shitman.
Oh,
boy.
yeah, I remember that. I remember
Boy,
I
shit,
hated it.
man.
I was like, Drew Gulak's a way better wrestler than Braun Strowman ever was.
You know what's funny? Because I remember Drew Gulak, he did get released, but then he got back his job. He's one of the few guys that got released that got their job back.
Well, actually, technically, he never got released. He actually let his contract expire. If I remember correctly.
Oh, Leela Gray. Ooh, yes. And we got freaking.
I remember his match with Daniel Bryan at Elimination Chamber. That was a pretty good match.
That was a really good match. Okay, we got Sasha Banks. I mean, Kira Hogan.
Oh, come on, man.
Sasha Banks. I heard she has orange hair now.
When does she change her hair color? Oh, my girl.
At least she has hair, Smart.
Was he? What was my heart? It's coming out. Rap Hardy.
I got hair too. So
yeah, he's gonna wrestle. He's wrestling on Dark Elevations. Oh yeah, can't wait to see that show.
You're yelling because I can't see it. Huh.
Yeah. So before, unfortunately, it's not wrestling tonight. She is injured. I don't know how or what, but there's her replacement, Layla Gray.
Oh, Penelope Ford.
Yeah, Penelope guy was injured, so it's supposed to be Will Nightingale and Penelope Ford tonight. So instead, it's just Layla Gray, one of the baddies.
Yay!
Hey, so it's cosplay Ash Ketchum from Pokemon.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
All elite, gotta catch them all. Gotta sign them all.
We all know Tony Khan watched too much
that's
Pokemon.
more like it.
Things. Tony Khan probably watched too much Pokemon and thought, I could do that with AEW. I could do that with wrestlers.
Yeah.
Gotta sign them all.
You gotta sign them all. Yeah, maybe you're doing a little overkill with the signings.
Yeah. Ring of Honor Final Battle. That's gonna be awesome.
No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
Well, we'll find out.
It's not gonna draw.
Please, like the ones that didn't draw this year.
It was nothing compared to football.
Football. What's that doing with Ring of Honor?
Well, you
Whatever
already
it
know
is.
you got some dumbasses probably saying that.
Probably.
Like if that's got to be like that's anywhere even close.
Or maybe golf.
Golf. I can't even watch golf. Golf bores me.
Oh man. Unless you watch Happy Gilmore. Oh.
So it's gonna be like, oh, amateur wrestling's better than Ring of Honor.
Well, can't deny that. You know, I love Ultimate Wrestling. Amateur, pro, and no, I'm not gonna say sports entertainment. That doesn't count.
You're still smart. Oh, look at Chris Jericho. He's a sports entertainer.
You know, I just realized Jericho's not on commentary.
Nope. No Jericho.
I think he has a. I don't even remember the last time he's even been on commentary.
I think it was last week.
Was it?
Yeah, it was last week.
Oh, I hardly even noticed it.
And Hogan's getting involved here. Oh, wait. Oh, super kick.
Party, super kid.
And it's continue in picture.
Because one doesn't ever.
Oh my god, man.
Picture.
Yeah, I'm surprised your Hook match is ongoing picture in picture. But then again, it didn't last that long anyway, so.
No, we should have a picture match in the spin and wheel challenge.
Spin the wheel challenge. Oh no.
And you could have too many camera cuts too.
A camera cut match, picture match.
But then again, this is not WWE. It's AEW. AEW doesn't go crazy with their camera cuts.
A camera cut picture last laugh match. There you go.
In a Punjabi prison.
Oh, not the Punjabi prison.
I'd rather watch a Punjabi prison over than a last laugh match. What the hell was that?
You know what? I was just looking at. I remember that last laugh match. I'm just thinking to myself, was it literally just a fancy way of saying a one-on-one match?
Yeah.
Or, well, I should say, or trying to be a fancy way, but it's not really.
It was pretty much like, you know, the loser gets laughed at.
Yeah.
Yeah, such a great match. Let's
Baron Corbin lost.
Well, in that case, you sure hire the Joker to be there.
Yeah. Missed opportunity here.
I was watching. You know, it would have made more sense if they had like a no DQ match or something.
Hey, you could have a bunch of hyenas out there laughing at the loser.
Yeah, the Lion King hyenas.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah. Oh man, Lion King is legendary. Not that reboot. That reboot sucked. We're talking about the OG.
I still had the time to see it yet.
Sucks just like John Cena sucks.
maybe he could lace their boots.
Don't waste your time watching that movie. Don't waste your time watching the movie.
Yeah, I remember watching that WWE Scooby Doo movie, and Shaggy was a better wrestler than John Cena.
Well, if I do, then there will be a review. It will be a review I'll do. Just like I'll do some reviews, because I think about doing some movie reviews, and I want to include Disney as well.
Oh, you know what? You should watch Child Play remake.
You know what? I'll definitely say this: do not watch that Mulan reboot. Do not watch that. Don't watch it.
You know, speaking of Mulan, if what you told me is about that it was a fail, it's a shame because that could have some promise of being a great movie.
Yeah, because that movie was amazing, bro. The anime movie, bro, that was freaking amazing, bro. I love the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mulan, like the anime, yeah, that was freaking amazing. And then they freaking ruined it. Like it was just terrible.
Oh yeah, you know what you guys watch? You guys should watch Tinkerbell.
I'd rather watch Tinkerbell than freaking whatever that trash was. What the hell was that?
No.
Tinkerbell. Wait, you just straight up admitted you'll watch Tinkerbell.
No.
What's all that?
To me, it's for little girls.
Tinkerbell, you serious?
Wow, that's sexist, Robert.
I'm just saying it's for little girls.
Well, I mean, it
Hey,
is.
you know what? You know what, Robert? Only Cena fans. Only Cena fans.
Wow. Okay, that's what we're doing.
Wait, what did he say?
He said only Cena fans, bro.
Well,
Wow. Okay.
well,
Okay.
you know what, Jalen? He has a point though. You just admitted you would watch Tinkerbell.
But Cena fans, Joe. But Cena fans, though. Okay. Let's see how it is.
I rather watch
Wow,
Tooth.
dude.
I rather watch Tooth Fairy than the Tinkerbell.
You know,
Oh,
if
the
you're-
Tooth Fairy movie with The Rock. Oh man.
At least that movie is good.
You know,
It was
I heard
alright.
something- You know, I heard something saying that if you like the Rebel Heart, you watch Cinderella.
Wait. What movie?
Cinderella. If you like Johnny Gargano, you're
Wow. What's wrong with Cinderella?
Now, if you're talking about anime Cinderella from Disney,
Yeah, the animated
don't-
one. Yeah.
don't mess with that. That one where I will go back to watch.
Yeah, the animated Cinderella. Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
You know, does anyone ever watch Wreck-It Ralph?
Oh, I
Yep.
love that movie. Yes.
Right? Yeah, I thought it was good.
It has Sonic in it, bro.
I'm
thought it
gonna
was
wreck it.
Yeah, it had Sonic in it and Dr. Eggman. That movie was awesome. I love that movie. Wreck-It Ralph. That movie was the bomb.
You know, okay, this might sound an unpopular opinion to some of you, but you know what movie I honestly found annoying? I mean, it wasn't bad, but I found annoying.
What?
The
Scooby-Doo
Minions
movie?
like the first Minions movie.
Oh, the Minions
Oh.
movie?
I've never
I didn't really
seen
watch
it.
No.
Okay.
You know what movie? No, you know what movie really annoyed me, bro?
Huh.
Freaking Frozen. You ever seen that movie, Frozen?
Frozen.
Frozen? You took
That's a classic right there.
that's a
I remember.
classic. That's a
I
classic,
did
bro.
not. I did not care for Frozen, bro.
I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't like it too much. I mean, I don't think it's a bad movie. But I just
It's not a bad
I
movie.
don't think it was bad. It's just like I remember like back then they were like overrating it. They were kind of overrating it.
Yeah,
You
I
know
knew that
what
was over.
movie truly was overhyped in my opinion? Like way too overhyped.
Princess and the
Hey,
Frog.
Willow Nightingale's all elite. Yeah, my girl.
Wait, what?
She's all elite.
She is?
Yeah.
She was all elite this entire time.
Well, she was
Oh, my
part.
girl Jade.
Well, she was part
My
of
girl
Water,
Jade's
but
coming. And she got a steel chair.
you know what? That's good for her. Will Nightingale. We need more of her on AEW.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, I like her.
Well, I was gonna
personality.
say, oh yeah. You know what movie truly was overhyped when all the trailers are coming out for it?
What?
What?
Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I,
remember.
I have
well,
to admit,
I've never seen this. So
I don't think it was a bad movie, honestly, but like it was way too overhyped in my opinion. Like way too.
It was.
sometimes I don't have time to watch some movies. Sometimes so.
I'm like, okay, I'll admit it's not a bad movie, but it's not you. But I'm sorry, these people were trying to make it out to be like it was going to be the greatest movie of all time, which it
Yeah,
was.
because Roman Reigns was in it. That's why.
You know what? Will
God
Nightingale,
damn.
good for you, man. Good for you. Oh wait a minute. Here comes Jay Cargill.
Here comes Shade. What's she gonna do? Where's Nyla? You know what they should do now? They should have Jay Cargill invade Nyla Rose's house like Triple H did of Randy Orton's.
What in the hell?
Jay Cargill looks fantastic.
I mean, of course, she's a baddie. Of course she does.
I mean, when did she never?
Yeah, that's true.
God damn. Oh, my God. Nyla Rose. Oh, my God.
Come on, she's the best. Come on, guys, she's on the same level of Awesome Kong.
shit.
Oh. No,
She's
not even
even-
close.
She's not even on the same level as Nia Jax.
Damn.
Oh, well,
Uh-oh.
actually,
Uh-oh, security.
No offense, I want to go that far.
She's beating up. Hey, she's beating up security, bro.
Who is? Oh, Nyla Rose. Oh,
Jade.
Not Nyla Rose. Jade, I meant. Yeah, not Nyla Rose.
So now the name is singing.
Singing.
Yeah, that was my reaction to Robert. That was
So what am I watching? American Idol.
you know, like, it's like
Wow.
what the hell?
What made it beast Nat Roses?
I know she's really scaring me.
That's right.
Ooh.
That's right. Get those securities.
Yeah, beat him up, break his neck.
Yes. Don't mess with Jay. Don't mess with Jay.
I'm telling you, man, wrestling securities are the most useless thing ever.
Yes.
For real, dude. For real, dude. I guarantee freaking James Ellsworth can freaking beat up the security.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to face
That Marcos Stunt could probably beat up the security guards. That's just
For real, bro. They're just as weak as the referees, man.
This is the first.
Yeah, but the referees, you can throw a pebble at them, they will go down.
Bring the fight.
For real.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
What the hell? What's Orange Cassidy doing there?
Uh-oh. Orange Cassidy.
See this yet? I won it. In Canada. Want some beers?
What the hell?
Or go and have a mouth.
Oh my God, Fast and Furious. Oh no. Oh damn, Kim Kardashian? God damn.
I won that title.
Dang, look at these cars, bro. Sheesh.
Help you out then. You want that?
$1 Million Wheels. Okay, that's what it's called. This thing was Fast and Furious for a minute.
At the same time. For that.
Fast and Furious.
So Orange Cassidy been added to the match now.
Kim Kardashian can get it, bro.
So Orange Cassidy is defending his title tonight against Roosh and 10.
Yeah, he's gonna defend his title. You know, I'm gonna try.
What the hell? What the hell was that?
Well, he's gonna defend his title against Dollar Store Santos.
That came out of nowhere.
What?
What did?
This whole Orange Cassidy being now added to the match. Then he's gonna defend his title.
Yeah.
Well,
the whole stipulation was, for Roosh and 10 was, to see if 10 can win, and if he wins, for them to leave him alone. But if he loses, then he'll be part of his faction, whatever,
Leave me alone.
And now Orange Cassidy shows up out of nowhere, and now he's added to the match, and his title's on the line.
You know what? I'll say this though. I'd rather have Orange Cassidy in the match than Smart Mark Sterling.
Yeah, I sell ratings. I'm a draw. So yeah, that's why they need me.
That was weird. That was just weird.
Well, that's what happens when you're a draw, Robert.
I was gonna be like, no, should be Kenny Omega.
Well, he's still suspended. So
yeah.
You remember last week when people were saying, "Well, Riho's back," that means Kenny's back.
Yeah,
Kenny's girlfriend's back.
Because Riho coming back, means that Kenny Omega is back.
I was so confused. I was like, "What does that got to do with anything?"
It got nothing to do with anything. These people don't know what they're talking about.
That's like saying Charlotte's back. That means that means Kevin Nash is back wrestling. Like what?
No, Charlotte's back. That means Andrade's coming back.
Simple Mills own flour snack bars are made with just the right amount of sweetness and nothing artificial ever to never slow you down.
Simple Mills.
The MILF? What?
No, Mills.
Oh, they said the MILF.
Well, that'll be Nikita Lyons.
Nikita Lyons.
Yes.
Man, we need Nikita Lyons in AEW. That'd be great.
There was this controversial character. Everywhere he went, people challenged him.
Put her in a tag team with Tony Storm and call him Thicklicious. There you go.
Huh?
He never took the bait. He never raised his voice. He used to retaliate. He believed in change the world.
Oh, you
Change
guys
the
think
world.
Nikita and Zoe Stark are in the Windows tag titles?
No. I don't think they are.
I get that it's hell, but it needs some fun before the new
I mean, that will surprise me if that happens.
classic Your Pretty Face look. All you want turn with a live action Your Pretty Face is going to hell marathon tonight starting at midnight.
But I don't think they are though. I don't think they are.
They should.
I mean, again, it will shock me if it happens.
Someone's gonna be like, "No, the Acclaim should win."
Yeah, because they still need those tag belts, to go with the AEW tag belts.
Welcome back to Rampage.
Oh
Shit,
God,
just
what is
what?
this?
Welcome back to Rampage. Since you're here,
It's -1.
-1.
putting your title on the line.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I don't know. I'm glad you felt like it because now not only do I get to beat Rush's ass all over Jacksonville, Florida, I get to walk out with your All-Atlantic Championship. Hey, Tim, let me tell you something. When I beat you, you will know what being uningobernable is. In Orange Cassidy, you're about to have the shortest title run in AEW history because El Toro Blanco Rush is taking that All-Atlantic title. And listen to me, Barros. When you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Roosh. 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 I'm sorry, wrong guy.
This was just too goofy, by the way, with Orange Cassidy.
No,
So that's the business to on then, with Rush and 10, but that's like it matters because Orange Cassidy ain't losing. Not that he's after the match, he ain't losing that belt.
Yes, he is.
What the hell? Is that a
Sounds
bull?
good.
Is that a bull mask or something on his coat?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it is.
It looks cool though. Oh, okay, I see. It's like a keychain in a way stuck onto, but that's a large size of keychain. If that's me, just up on his coat there, but pretty cool though. -1. Ash Ketchum. He's got tattoos. That means Ash Ketchum's all grown up and he's still hunting for Pokemons to try to catch them all.
Oh, he's all grown up.
I mean, look, he's got tattoos on his arms. Of course, it's great music. It's from Jefferson. It's not Airplane. I know that. And all you have to do is fight me.
Yep.
Danhausen. Ah, yes. Danhausen here, along with best friends in Orange Cassidy. I'm right here on Rampage because this is Rampage.
Yes. I am Sting's son. Yes.
Yes.
I shall curse you. Yes.
I'm digging the freshly squeeze being champ. Yes. Very nice. Very eagle.
I better to John Cena. Yes.
Yes, John Cena. I like that guy, John Cena. No, he's very nice, but in the ring, very trash.
Yes. He's the worst wrestler of all time. Yes.
Jefferson Starship. There you go. Yo, just the one who sings what is it, Jen? Roche.
Then Orange Cassidy.
Oh, he got the bull's horns, sort of, with the headbutt. Wait a minute, is he going for it already? This is going to be an upset if he hit the bull's horns. Nope, he teased it. But he just let Orange Cassidy know that he could hit that at any time, and then he could have been the new Atlantic champion, the All Atlantic champion.
Actually understand most of that. I'd be remiss if he didn't say a heart goes out to a member of the family of Andre.
Whoa, wait a minute. Do not go over there and get a table. La Ingobernales. Why is referee allowing this? Paul Turner? Oh, okay. No disqualification, three-way match. Lazy booking.
No, it's not. It's brilliant.
So yeah, that means they can use a table if they want. Jesus.
He will be a champion. It may be tonight.
Well, they better go for the last commercial break before they go to picture before 11 o'clock strikes.
Yeah, picture to picture.
Maybe the rules committee should review these triple threat.
¿Qué pasó con tu cabrón?
It plays right into there's nothing wrong with men's playing your strength, but I don't think the strength of the match is so damn dangerous. For LFI. They've been very adamant about it. If I was 10 on some of the damn
What a lariat. And another lariat. And another lariat by 10. A trifecta of it. Woo! And then Orange Cassidy all got caught by both 10 and Roosh. Oh, wait a minute. Well, so much for that table, and then even break. Oh, here we go. Picture in picture.
Well, picture's great.
Wait a minute. Why is 10 helping Roosh here? There you go. Like, so wait a minute. 10's just standing there. Like, should he help? Helping Roosh to take out Orange Cassidy, and then all of a sudden he went after Roosh. Like, well, you should have done that already. Like, you waited what 10 seconds to make up your mind. Should I help this guy or not? Because at the end of the day, he's trying to get me away from my family's of the Dark Order. That was ridiculous, man. I don't know if you saw that part, but yeah, that was ridiculous. Like, he's saying that, jeez, man.
And then I found a way to hear. So, this is where the Keytruda story begins. Keytruda, a breakthrough immunotherapy that may treat certain cancers. One of those cancers is advanced non-squamous non-small cell lung cancer, where Keytruda is approved to be used with certain chemotherapies as your first treatment if you do not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene.
Keytruda helps your immune system fight cancer. It can also cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body. This can happen during or after treatment and may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain or tenderness, severe nausea or vomit, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion or memory problems, muscle pain or weakness.
How was that?
Rash, itching, or flushing. These are not all the possible signs.
Oh no, I heard something. I didn't know what that was.
Including immune system.
What's me crunching on Pringles?
Oh, Pringles were smart.
Keytruda is FDA approved to
Oh man,
Smarkles.
advanced cancer and is being
Smarkos.
clinical trials exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true. Keytruda from Merck. See the different types of cancer Keytruda is approved to treat at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda can be part of your story.
Then after Rampage, we got some topics in hand. Not a lot, but we'll go for some topics after the show.
All right. Some fun topics.
Like Trash and John Cena. Oh man, I still couldn't stop laughing when after I left the stream from the SmackDown one that we did, where I was like, yeah, the whole thing. Oh, John Cena coming with their fucking boots. Oh man. And Jalen immediately on pause like, no.
No.
That was the best.
John Cena didn't do that. He's the best wrestler in the world. Nah, not really.
Oh man.
No.
Oh, Stun Dog Millionaire. Oh. Page break. And there's Dan Housing. Oh my God! Went downstairs. Oh. Look out! Oh. Hmm. Nope, nope. He got him. He got Orange. Wheelbarrow palm.
Vance, they're going to make a name for himself. He's a young guy. I think he's been lost in the crowd a little bit. This is my opinion. I might be wrong. He's a. Oh, look at
Wait a minute. He turned. Remove the mask.
Number 10 didn't even see what's going on. Well, what's telling? We'll get assassinated. Do this and that. Very
Orange punch. And there goes Roosh. Well, the mask still borrowed him. And the mask is what cost him the match and the chance to become Electric champion.
Wow.
Again, no surprise there. I'm not be like, oh my God, Orange Cassidy he retained, thank God. No. I knew this was going to be the outcome. And I knew that Rush was going to be protected.
Yeah.
So of course, who's going to be the guy to take the fall? 10. Now 10, you'd be better off by being Preston Vance by removing that mask. Because that mask of yours was your downfall. Will we ever see this match between Rush and Orange Cassidy this time? 1-on-1? We shall see. And that's the end of the show of Rampage.
Yeah, 0 out of 10.
Nah.
Nah, I'm just playing. Wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. With that being said, 6 out of 10. Once again, SmackDown was the superior show tonight.
Yeah. So it's going to be like you betrayed SmackDown. I mean, you betrayed Raw.
And I would say this, SmackDown, with since the Raw Dog being on the being in control of it for until Triple H feels better, he did a lot better for the SmackDown than Raw. I get it too because Raw's a 3-hour show, but still, man, you could have done something a lot better for Raw. But it wasn't, and no, the whistle thing was not a good thing. Hey, bro.
Yep.
Now that's gonna be the running joke now, yo. The for the whole whistle thing.
Johnny Gargano whistle.
You're done, right?
Mhm.
Well, he's like, whistle me, daddy. Scissor me, daddy, whistle. I'll be like, oh no.
Daddy whistle.
Ooh, it'll draw money, smart.
Well, we'll see. I doubt that, but no.
Yes, it will.
You were talking about smart. Ah. But anyways, let me see. I think I should get this one thing
Hello?
out of the way first.
Hi, why are all you guys?
Let me see here.
Why are you all sharing this?
I'm assuming this is the one you were talking about. I can't see right now because it's this phone of mine here. My other phone. It's not doing it. All right, let me see. What's this? Oh, okay. I thought it'd be something different.
Yeah.
Okay, so give him a moment. I'll be right with you.
All right. So, everybody, how has your day been? For those who are still watching, hopefully well. I just want to tell everybody that John Cena sucks. So, yeah, he sucks, and
all you gotta do is whistle. People could chant Cena sucks.
yep.
But okay, so I saw where you sent me. I mean, not sent me. Sent from the group chat.
Oh yeah.
So apparently, it's something about AEW is going to buy out CM Punk's of his AEW contract.
Yeah.
Well, I did hear about that. In fact, even I heard. I mean, it was a speculation at the time, but back when, let's see, Wade Keller on his podcast talked about, so he was speculating that this might be a some talks about to buy out of his contract, which is because CM Punk was the cause of all this from the meme scrum. Now my thing is, yes, even though we always talk about this all the time, but we kind of figured this discussion was going to come back, either way. But yes, it was Punk who started the whole thing from the meme scrum. Know that it was not the right place to do it. I don't know why Punk decided, because Punk, of what we heard, this was part of his plan, to go to the meme scrum and do this, knowing that he was going to be the champion. But little did we know, as he's going into this meme scrum, because he in 5 minutes in the match with Moxley at All Out, he suffered a bicep injury, which sucks that he isn't getting hurt again. But
Yeah.
But I guess because he figured that he's gonna be out for a while because of his bicep injury, because he knows what type of injury he's going through right now. He figured it's the right time to do it, but I still think it shouldn't have been at the main scrum. It should have been settled because Punk had an office. Now we didn't know at the time, but we at the time kind of give that interview to Ariel Helwani that Punk has an office because he's an AW executive, and like, whoa. So you're telling me Punk could have just talked this out with the EVPs instead of doing what he did at the main scrum. And instead this whole thing with Punk, the EVPs, Ace Steels, and guys involving Christopher Daniels, Pat Buck, Michael Nakazawa, and Brandon Cutler. This whole thing with them being suspended in the first place will never happen. Punk and the EVPs would just went into a private room or something, to discuss this whole thing with Tony Khan there, by the way. But instead, all hell broke loose, for the sake of hell breaking loose, because Punk had some type of tensions to go down with basically go down swinging.
Yeah.
And now we're in a situation where there might be talks that Punk's contract with AEW might be a potential way to buy him out of his contract, which I don't think that's a good idea, because Punk has been doing great numbers for AEW since coming back to pro wrestling. And let's be honest, with Punk being suspended during those times, but since to lead up to Grand Slam, Grand Slam this year did not sold out the arena. Yeah, they may have made more money than last year because they boosted up the ticket price. That's why they made more money. But it wasn't sold out. I mean, you still had a great crowd of 17,000 maybe in attendance. Because last year was about 20,000. I know, because I was part of those crowds.
Mm-hmm.
And I was there to tell you guys, that it was a packed crowd. Now I couldn't be there, to tell you guys that, but I heard some people that that on podcasts is like a Song Monster Sounds, Song Monster Sounds Off, Jason Solomon, who was there, and he could tell you that crowd was not sold out, but it was still a lot of crowds where you could say that it was a loud crowd there.
Oh yeah. I mean, I went to Forbidden Door, and that was, a packed crowd. Same thing with Full Gear in Minneapolis last year.
Yeah, even with CM Punk, who was supposed to be on the card, was not be on the card, but that's still, after hearing from you, you said it was a packed crowd there, and geez, man, like, and that was in Chicago too, by the way, Forbidden Door.
Chicago, in the real city of Chicago, not Rockford, like they done in the past. Yeah. Actually in the heart of Chicago.
So yeah, even on those type of crowds, were jam packed, and they knew coming into the show that Punk wasn't going to be there, because he got hurt. He has that foot injury. So
yeah.
So either way, you still got some some wrestlers there that fans wanted to see wrestle, like a Shingo Takagi. I want to count the Young Bucks, but people still love the Young Bucks though.
Mm-hmm.
But like a Jay White and Katsushika Okada, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get Tomohiro Ishii because they decided to have him be in the qualifying match to be in the tournament. Dumb move.
Yeah.
But in a way, it still worked out either way. With some now, and it's not that you didn't even have a Kingmaker at that time. But yeah, we had Will Ospreay though, and people love Will Ospreay.
Oh yeah, especially when he came out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Forbidden Door, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Will Ospreay, he got popped. Well, I definitely knew fucking Okada got a big pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the whole entire arena erupted when he came out.
I believe that.
Yep, I heard it firsthand and it was loud, like really loud.
even at Katsuro Shibata, who barely wrestles, even he got a pop.
Yeah, I remember. Apparently, nobody knows who these jobbers are. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
Nobody does. But Punk, man, it just ends up being what it is to be with CM Punk. They're gonna buy out of his contract. That's not gonna be good move forward for AW unless they could try to bounce back with by bringing in someone else that could be a big number like CM Punk has been doing since coming to AW. I mean, who comes closer there? MJF, maybe. With him now being potentially be a baby face. At the end of this against Moxley at Full Gear.
Yeah.
I guess that's one person you can rely on to potentially MJF. Just hope you don't lose him during the bidding war in 2024. WWE will want that guy. Especially now with this man being gone, yes, you're definitely going to be in trouble with that bidding war when that year comes. So you better pull out the best money out you can for a chance to keep it MJF, because if it's true with CM Punk being bought out of his AEW contract, I'm sorry, Chris Jericho's not going to be there forever to help whatever number of gimmicks he's going to come up with a chance to gain that over.
We take that back, Smart. He's going to be there forever.
I'm pretty sure he will. But
he wants to retire there, Smart.
If he wants to, good, fine, let him retire there. I have no problem with him retiring in AEW. I know I have my issues with Chris Jericho. I know, I get it. But these fans do love him, for a reason. Even though he's been showing down those in AEW, where it's just it's all about him.
Because it is about him, Smart.
and yet, it's about him. Because the whole point of him doing this faction with him in the leader is to get other guys over. That's with him. I'm sorry, but I don't see NJ getting over if Jericho's is leading the charge, because it's still about Jericho. Look at him. He's got the world title of Ring of Honor.
No, he doesn't.
It's right there.
Oh, that's a replica.
A replica. Oh yeah, a replica. But we'll see what happens. Now, we'll see Punk, obviously. I'm done talking about Jericho. We'll see what happens with Punk, though. Now, as far as the EVPs, I should say, of the Elite. Now, I don't know if they'll be back, before the end of the year, but some saying that they might be back, And I think, and also too, I think the whole thing with Punk's going to buy out of his contract of AEW is it has something to do maybe result of Ace Steel being released from AEW. But let's forget Ace Steel helped train CM Punk.
Yep.
But at the same time, Ace Steel, he didn't do himself any favors when he do a chair to the EVPs, who's got a higher, and Nick Jackson, who's more higher up on of Empower of the company than Ace Steel's. And then on top of that, buying, especially with Cynthia King Omega, buying King Omega and pulling his hair. So yeah, there you go. I don't know how that speaks values with Ace Steel's doing that type of behavior, but that's what let him be fired too. especially bringing your wife involved, especially having your wife in the room too, and knowing that something like this was going to go down. Well, I don't know. It didn't look. It didn't, that was not a good look for Ace Steels, and that's why he's gone.
Yeah, especially him biting people.
Yeah.
Don't worry, no one was bitten on the way out when he left the company.
Nope. We don't know of.
Well, who knows? Maybe he tried to bite Tony Khan. I'm not sure.
Well, what's your take on all this? If it's true with Punk, with the whole rumors of Punk's contract might be buyout from AEW of his contract.
I mean, there's not much really I could say other than, I mean, he kind of brought it upon himself. I mean, what could I say? Yeah, obviously it's not a good situation, but I mean, yeah, we don't know. We don't know what could happen.
And there's no reports of anything about their investigation being over yet. So guess we have to wait to see how that turns out. If they even want to talk about the whole investigation when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
All right. Now you said something about Wesley Blake. Share something.
Yeah.
About his his unfortunate on his wife passing.
Yeah.
Was it like on his Instagram?
Yeah, it was on Instagram. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, what we'll do now is see what he said on there, which is to Sarah Lee, who people sure know about now. Sarah Lee was the wife of Wesley Blake, who unfortunately, I think since 2 weeks ago, she passed away. Unexpected. Because after seeing her last post, she looked great, and to find out that she passed, I couldn't believe it, man. Like,
to me, gone too soon.
30 years old.
Yeah.
And she leaves behind a husband and 3 kids.
Yeah, very, very sad situation.
Now, what I'm gonna do is try to look it up to see what Willie Blake said. Which is going to take a while here.
Yeah.
My other phone won't. My other phone is being a dick.
Oh,
nah. So I'm gonna be not gonna be on the phone right now. Or just do a StreamYard. All right, we go. Now I'm on his. So I found it. What I'm going to do is to read what he wrote there. Basically, it's a picture of him and his wife. Now I think there's more pictures of him or his wife on the same post. Let me see right now so I can read it. No, just one. Okay, which probably is a nice picture there. You know, him carrying her. But this is what he wrote here. This is the Weston Blake on Instagram. Dear Sarah, I love you from the first moment I saw you. I will always say that you were an angel walking on this earth. Beautiful, compassionate, strong, and so loving. An angel that blessed me with three of the most beautiful children I could imagine. And they are. But you were so much more than just mom. You were a motivator, a best friend, a sister, a daughter, an aunt, the backbone of our family, and my favorite, my wife.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's very heartbreaking post. You still there, man?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I figured that StreamYard was going to do that to me. And this phone still,
Being an ass.
yes, this other phone it still won't get me to where I need to be. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna try again. All right, now it's working, or very well. Unless I need to do unless I need to upgrade this phone. Pertains to. And as I say that, now it's taking its time to buffer. It's getting close. Yeah, I'll try to to read the complete of what he wrote there on Instagram, but I knew that StreamYard wasn't not going to allow me to do that, because I need to be on StreamYard. That way you hear me reading it. It wouldn't cut me off in a way.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's just very sad situation.
Mm-hmm. Now he didn't say exactly pertains to the cause of her death, but all I say is that was a nice it was some nice words to write there for losing his wife.
Yeah. Very, very heartbreaking post.
Well, folks, I don't know what to tell you. This phone is it's not doing it's not.
It's not doing a job.
I feel like and there you go. That's right there. It's a good example. I shouldn't be smart. Now my phone doesn't want me to turn it on. Not the phone I'm using, but with StreamYard. I'm using my other phone to at least try to help me. to get to where I want to be. I'm surprised Jalen hasn't come back yet.
Who knows where that smart went?
Maybe we need Gargano to blow that whistle. He'll come back.
Gargano. Yeah, that's the only wrestler that Smart likes.
Well, either way, let me at least I get to the part where I can read half of it. You were so much more than just a mom. You were a motivator, a best friend, a sister, a daughter, and an aunt. The backbone of our family, and my favorite, my wife. I really don't know what to say in these uncertainty times. I just know that death can't take away the memories we made. I can't promise that I'll stop breathing, but I know now that you're free. I can't thank you enough for giving me the best years of my life so far. I love you, Sarah. Again, it's unfortunate, man, that that you never know something like that could happen. Again, there's I don't know if there's any word of her cause of death yet, but this still this still break my heart that to hear that at 30 years old and leaves behind 3 kids and her husband. For someone who look in great condition and in great shape and all, and look like she's been very healthy. She looks healthy, and you never, who knows what could have taken her life, but again, may the families grieve for this loss, and obviously our hearts and condolences goes out to them. So may severally once again rest in peace.
Yes, I agree. May she rest in peace.
All right. So WWE decided to add more matches for Saudi Arabia, which they needed to.
What was that?
WWE has added matches for Saudi Arabia, which they needed to.
Oh yeah. Well, we already know one of them. Well, I don't care about that. One of them.
WWE Crown Jewel.
Trash. But yeah, I know one match, but I didn't know there was like other matches too.
Well, let's see the matches so far that's been added here so far, and here we go. And now my phone is now working because I restarted it. Maybe that's what it needed. It needed a restart kick in the ass. But whatever. Yes, Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in a steel cage match. Because that's gonna be enough to keep Scarlett away.
Oh, he needs his woman to win the match for him.
I mean, who's to say that she's gonna do a fireball, pepper spray, bring out her own whip to prevent Drew McIntyre to try to escape the cage, to win.
Yeah.
Unless they do a smart thing and have Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in a steel cage where the winner has to win by pinfall submission. That way it'll find ways to keep Scarlett away, because she's literally and figuratively, she's a distraction.
Yep.
But
No, we're gonna have him win by last lap match.
and who's to say, after the match is over, the loser has must do karaoke.
Yep.
Okay, one moment. Okay, so yeah, I'll do some right now. Then we got this other match that's been added, which we can care less about. I mean, what's more important to care less about? Apollo Crews versus Grayson Waller because of Grayson Waller, or Braun Strowman versus Omos. Not because not because of your MVP being involved in this match, but because of Omos and Braun Strowman that we don't give two shits about.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about almost.
Almost.
For almost.
Almost fall asleep while watching this match.
Yep.
Mark Grayson Waller.
Yeah, Grayson Waller is boring. Nothing
But
appealing about the game.
But yeah, that's that match.
Yep.
Monster of all monsters versus the Nigerian Giant.
It's like, yay, yippee yippee doo. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Do Michael Sarkar's theme song back.
Who cares? LA Knight got his name back.
Yeah, there you go. I've been reading all the three matches too, by the way. Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. That match is more exciting than Omos and Braun Strowman. Are you kidding me?
You take that back, Smart. The other one was better.
OC versus the Judgment Day, and I mean I'll tell you one thing: we'll care more about Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul than Braun Strowman and Omos. And that's saying much, because we hate Logan Paul.
Oh yeah, especially this guy here, me.
Yes.
I can't stand that.
Now there's no women's match yet, which I'm pretty sure there will be. I don't know who they have in line for a chance to be women's to wrestle on the show. But Rhea Ripley, she's going to be there, and she's going to have her own bodysuit once they get because Saudi Arabia doesn't allow women to show their skins.
Just fuck Saudi Arabia. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll see let's see what Ripley's going to wear. Yeah.
Sure, but anyway.
And by the way, it's towards the government, not to those people. To those people, I'm pretty sure they're nice people.
Yeah.
Especially to their king, whatever his name is. I don't care.
Yeah, no one cares about that guy.
No. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what Rhea Ripley's going to wear. Where within her bodysuit. I know it's going to be something to do with her goth style, which could be pretty sexy.
Oh yeah.
Hell, if the Morgan has a match, I can picture her bodysuit to be like a Harley Quinn from the animated series of Batman.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, and she'll have her own mallet. Oh man.
She should hit somebody if it.
Oh, Barry, yeah, they could have the women's do a Battle Royale. That'll be interesting.
I wish it would be a fulfill your fantasy battle royale like they used to do.
Oh man, that would be nice, but I don't think Saudi Arabia will allow that because again, they won't let them show their skin.
Yeah, because it's taboo.
Yeah. But either way, that's what's going to happen in Saudi Arabia November 5th on a Saturday. The same Saturday that New Japan's going to do their Power Struggle, which is the same show that that Carl Anderson was supposed to be on, but now he said he's not going to be there because he's got to be with WWE's Saudi Arabia show, the same country that he will never go back to. So much for a community word there, machine gun, or should I say, bright lights.
Bright lights. What the hell?
By the way, did you hear those crowds from NXT? They were chanting machine gun for Carl Anderson.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep, they're chanting machine gun.
So let's talk about that NXT now, because I did watch NXT and I thought to myself, watching the show, the best match on the show was Rhea Ripley and Roxanne Perez.
Yep.
Nothing came close to that match. I thought maybe they would try to do something with Cora Jade versus Raquel Rodriguez, but I see what they did there because they want to Cora Jade to win the match, but by having Raquel disqualify herself, and that's what they did. Now I thought they would do something a little different with Cora Jade, to find a way to win. Not saying that she had to beat Raquel Rodriguez, because that's the last thing that WWE wants to do with Raquel Rodriguez losing losing clean.
Yeah.
But Raquel got so disqualified. I guess she lost her temper and started wailing on Cora Jade. And then that's when Roxanne Perez came out and attacked her, and they started fighting. Blah blah blah. But yeah, it's been up for their match for this whole what they call it, Wild Weapons or Weapon Wilds match like that. I can't remember.
Weapons Wild match.
Okay, yeah. Weapons Wild match.
Because they sadly had to reveal on Grayson Waller's horrible show.
Yeah. I remember that. Which, by the way, the most interesting thing about that show was those two, Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez, not Grayson Waller.
Yeah, because Grayson Waller sucks.
He just sucks, man. I don't get him. I don't get him.
Well, you know what? Joe Hendry's better.
I wouldn't want to have Joe Hendry on NXT unless they want to change up his gimmick. Instead of this whole thing of you better not say his name or else you appear, and then they do a sing along and to the rhythm of his theme song. Like, it's terrible. It's fucking terrible.
I just realized something. Smart Mark Sterling and Joe Hendry, they kind of look like each other.
Oh,
Gray hair. They look like idiots. They have the same beard. I'm pretty sure they're the same height. They look like they have the same build. Huh. I'm realizing the trend between those two. Maybe. Wow. You know what? I think Smart Mark Sterling is Joe Hendry. You know what? Let's make them a tag team.
Have you seen his entrance of Joe Hendry?
Yeah, back in Wall Culture Pro Wrestling, but that was years ago.
Yeah, and
years ago.
It's so cringe, man. It's goofy. It's just so stupid, man.
Like his theme song, right? Joe Hendry makes things better, or whatever the fuck it was. I don't remember.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
That's his new theme song now?
Yes. That's the thing now, is I believe in Joe Hendry. Believe in what? That he sucks?
I believe in Joe Hendry. What the fuck?
This guy, I don't get. Because I remember seeing him on Ring of Honor. He was doing that shit on Ring of Honor, but now, and yes, I seen him do this in Impact Wrestling before, because he was there before in Impact Wrestling. I can't remember what year, but now that he's back in Impact Wrestling, and this is the stick they got doing again. Really?
Actually, I was gonna say I heard he used to be a heel and he was called the Prestige or something like that.
The Prestige?
Yeah, I heard it was an entirely different character. He wasn't doing the sing-alongs and stuff. He was just being a heel.
Maybe that's the thing he did on Ring of Honor. I don't know. Maybe.
I was thinking to myself, well, if that's the case, then why doesn't he return to that?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. But anyways, but we're talking about. Oh yeah. So NXT. Yeah. So yeah. I thought the match. Again, and it was the opener too. Raquel. I mean, not Raquel. That was the main event. But not the end of the show though, because the segment was.
Roxanne Perez versus Cora Jade.
Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley. That was a good match and good storytelling and very good psychology there. And then
I heard the crowd erupted when the Judgment Day came out. Like they were
they did. Well, let's face it. These NXT crowds are marks.
Because I heard them, they were chanting at one point where they were chanting Judgment Day, like Judgment Day, like that.
And here's the thing: you got Judgment Day on the show there, and yet you hit the OC on the show there, and they you have, there's nothing about Judgment Day going after them after the match. Because they're in a program with them on Raw. They're supposed to hate them and all right, because they're in a war with them, and yet it's NXT. The fans are marking up for us. Let's not go at each other. No, what are you talking about?
Well, it's just one night.
Well, I didn't know what to go with it, so and plus,
dumbass.
That was ridiculous, man. You had those guys. You had Judgment Day on your show along with the OC. And yes, I get AJ Styles wasn't there, but still, you had the OC there, and you tell me that no interactions of those guys crossing paths in the same building on the same show.
You know what's sad though? I don't know if you remember the Cruiserweight Classic, right? You remember how after Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano had their own like one-on-one match,
which was great.
Yeah. Well, I'm not talking about the match itself, but like I even saw back around that time, like after the show or after their match, apparently they had a brawl with like the Revival or something, because they were feuding at the time.
On the same show,
they had like a parking lot brawl or something. Obviously, they didn't show it during the Cruiserweight Classic, but it was like something like they showed on the YouTube channel.
Oh,
to say that they're still feuding or whatever. I mean, that's pretty sad that they kept up the storyline. Because it would have been better at least if they did something like if either it was like some backstage segment or even something like on YouTube, show them brawling outside the NXT arena or something like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, they did one with Enzo Amore almost getting beat up by the Revival backstage. And I think security, maybe Big Cass who ends up coming to his aid, whatever. I can't remember exactly, but something like that. Could have been but it was the way it set up too. It was perfect. Security cameras showing what happened earlier that night. When Enzo showed up in the show, and also in that it happened with the Revival. Something like that.
Yeah. Someone should be like, no, we should have where Finn Balor invades AJ Styles' house.
Well, that'll be Samoa Joe. Wendy.
And Samoa Joe helped him. Samoa Joe helped him.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, Wendy.
It's a shame they never went all the way with that because main roster. What was going to expect from the main roster during that time?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty entertaining storyline between the two.
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy.
Or
do you remember when Samoa Joe walked out? I think it was the build to Elimination Chamber, and he was like, he told Jeff Hardy to shut up because act like this is some PR meeting or whatever.
Something like that.
Someone said that we need that Samoa Joe in AEW. That'd be great.
Well, if he's a heel, then yeah, I agree. Because think about it, Samoa Joe was cutting that promo because he was a heel, and he was being a savage, with it.
Yeah. And AJ, how's our old girl Wendy doing? I remember watching. I'm like, dude, Samoa Joe is just roasting all of them. It's funny.
Yeah.
He just owning the whole locker room. It seemed like.
Mm-hmm. And what does WWE give him in return in the main roster? Nothing but L's.
what a chicken shit. U.S. title reign that didn't mean shit.
Yeah.
Because he actually was U.S. champion, but it really didn't mean shit at the end of the day.
No, it didn't. Great grace in that category being great in the great list of national champions, but then again you got Jinder Mahal who ends up being U.S. champion too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm glad. Well, I'll say this: I'm glad at least it lasted like a couple days, but still.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Because I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, I'd rather have Jeff Hardy as the U.S. champion any day of the week over.
Exactly.
Or shit, around that time, I was like, shit, I would take, I would take anyone over Jinder Mahal as U.S. champion at the time.
Exactly. But yeah, Roxanne Perez. That's the reason why she's called a prodigy, and on top of that, with her, because I could be forgot about this too. You got Booker T on commentary, who started this whole reality of wrestling promotion a while back. He's got a lot of great students that came from there, and Roxanne Perez, who was one of them, came out of that from that promotion. And
really?
Yeah. That's what they forgot about. That's what they forgot about too. About Roxanne Perez, when she was called Roxy.
Oh, Roxy.
Yep. So you see, there's some promising, potential in her on the main roster soon. Especially when we heard last week where the people from the main roster from back from behind the scenes, they were so impressed with her. And of course she's impressive. I mean, look at the work she's been doing in the Indies. I mean, she would never have been Ring of Honor Women's World Champion if that wasn't going to be the case. She was the first when she won that tournament.
Yeah.
And even she had a great match. She even had a great match with Deonna Purrazzo on Impact Wrestling, and it was the main event.
Yep. Well, Bruce Fisher's probably be like, well, I don't see any much talent in her. She's never become champion.
Yeah, because you didn't see any talent in Nick Aldis too.
Well, he kind of sucks, so I don't care. Nah, I'm just kidding. I remember him. What was he called? What was he called in TNA? Like Magnus.
Magnus. Yeah, Magnus.
I'll be honest. I didn't really care for him, but I mean, I don't think he's a bad wrestler.
He's not a bad wrestler. Yeah.
I never really cared for him. I mean, I'm not saying he's bad or anything, but I just didn't ever cared for the guy.
The problem was management was not doing a great job. Making us care about him.
Yeah. I was just looking at him and was like, this guy legit looks like a British Eli Drake. A wannabe British Eli Drake.
Well, I won't say that's a bad thing.
No, yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that's what I kind of thought of him. I was like, this guy legit looks like Eli Drake if he was British.
But all he wanted was a chance to show he can be a top wrestler or star that Billy Corgan had showcased him on NWA. Since WWE gave him a good word of him, because I know he would love to work for WWE, but they never did, and you can imagine why. Bruce Pritchard.
Well,
I never saw it in him. Yeah, what? Yeah, you know what talent looks like, right?
Well, I was more over as Brother Love.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
and yet no one cared about that.
Well, I was the manager of the Undertaker, so everybody cared.
Well, it's all about that heel heat, or more like go away heat. That's what it was. If anything, Brother Love was go away heat long before Baron Corbin was.
Yeah. Someone's gonna be like, well, if Magnus ever goes to WWE, he should be called UK Knight.
UK Knight.
we have LA Knight. We have UK Knight.
UK Knight. Wow, that was something.
Oh, he's gonna be in AFC Europe.
Well, first of all, they gotta get rid of Bruce Pritchard.
No. Well, I want to stay because I know talent.
Yeah, talent that goes out the window.
Yeah,
But anyways,
Bruce, I can say the same while going out the window like your career.
yeah. So yeah, but Roxanne Perez, man, she's going to be something. I wouldn't be surprised if they call up early to main roster. Maybe her be in the Women's Rumble.
Oh yeah, I would like to see her in the Rumble.
So if anything, because to me, I'm not going too crazy for her to become NXT Women's Champion.
Tiffany Stratton.
Because to me, I think it'll be more Tiffany Stratton or maybe Nakia Lyon, and we'll see what happens with Alba Fire when she faces Mandy Rose. But I'm not going for any campaign for Roxanne Perez to become NXT Women's Champion. If anything, I want her to get called early to main roster. She could get to one of the women's titles on either Raw or SmackDown.
Like get the ball off of Ronda Rousey.
Oh yes, definitely. Is there trying to do, well, I'm pretty sure they will, but yeah, I mean, if they had to keep the belt on Ronda Rousey just to get to Becky Lynch for WrestleMania, then
nobody wants that.
I'm not advocating for Roxanne Perez to be the victim of Ronda Rousey, defeat her to Ronda Rousey. No. In fact,
no, they should bury her.
When the WWE draft comes around after WrestleMania, Roxanne Perez better be on that list of going to either Raw or SmackDown.
I'll say Monday Night Raw just because I don't want her to get fed to Ronda Rousey if that's what they're going for, having her keep the championship until WrestleMania.
Yeah. So we shall see though. But great match that they had on the show, and to me, in my opinion, nothing else follow up Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley, and seeing Rhea Ripley too. I mean, no, I want just praise Roxanne Perez too and all, because Rhea Ripley, she did great too. For someone who has a pacemaker, pertains to her condition, she looked like she's never lost a step.
Oh yeah,
she did amazing too in that match.
Oh, she did.
Making Roxanne Perez look $1 million, even in the by beating her. And they're going to do that match between Rhea Ripley versus Beth Phoenix sometime. I don't know when, but we'll see.
Oh yeah.
But speaking of Alba Fire, oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna say is that I'm glad Rhea's back though.
Oh yeah, yes.
But eventually we'll talk more about the NXT crowd, because I mean what we said was that was just a little snippet of what truly how the NXT crowd really is, especially nowadays.
Mm-hmm. And despite the crowds being more favor of Rhea Ripley than they were Roxanne Perez, but then later on they end up doing for Roxanne Perez later on. Just great booking of that how that match was, because again the Judgment Day has been getting over pretty decently on the main roster.
Your name is Dominic.
Yeah.
Which I think Dominic is actually true heel. I don't think it's go away heat.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like in Baron Corbin level of go away heat.
No.
But yeah. But as far as Alba Fire, and Mandy Rose, Mandy Rose is back after being abducted, even though that's we know why she was gone, because her brother passed away, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the idea of her being adopted, like same as a women. So she was adopted by Mandy Rose, and who were supposed to believe that she was in the van, or this SUV, I should say, this black SUV, along obviously with a dress of toxic attraction. The driver, he just drives away, like But would it make sense if Alpha Fire would have got into the SUV to get the driver out of there and then drive away with Randy Rhodes instead of just getting in there and then the driver just drives away? What did he do? What did he do? Listen to Alpha Fire's threat. If you don't drive, I'll burn you with this despicable bat that's on fire.
I was just thinking myself, it would have made more sense if she was actually the driver and she was like, "Buckle up, Mandy," or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. You could have done like you did took gonna tell you long with the camera being in in the van in the SUV.
Buckle up, Mandy.
Not
I know that would be silly and it would be kind of funny, but I'm just saying though, at least that would have made sense.
Yeah.
Buckle up, Mandy.
But that is whatever. And then they brought Sonya Deville to lose. I mean, they could have done some better to have her lose. Like a disqualification. With Touch they got interfered, but still, Alpha Fire still won by beating Sonya Deville in the match. And so what was the point of Sonya Deville coming in NXT then? Coming back to NXT, I should say, just for the lose.
Well, that's the point, Smart.
Well, you could have protected her. This ain't protecting her. This is just doing more dirt for before she gets buried by Liv Morgan, which she did.
Well, no one cares about Sonya.
Well, no one cares about Sonya. Yeah, brought her back. Remember the storyline? She was gone. Because Mandy Rose beat her, and then she also coming back. So no one cares.
Well, Sonya is not Charlotte, so no one cares.
Sonya's not part of the plan, so.
Plus, she's not Hank Walker, so no one cares. What?
Oh God. Well, Sonya, she didn't lose against Liv Morgan because Liv Morgan lost too. It was a double count out, but still but she still it still didn't showcase Sonya Deville looking strong because she still ends up being beat up by Liv Morgan after the match. And I get it because Liv Morgan is being she's going from this new persona now of being crazy and all. Maybe this could be. Now I don't know where they're going with this. With her, is she gonna be a heel with this gimmick?
I'm not sure.
Because Harley Quinn is a bad guy, so because she got the the shorts of Harley Quinn. But
I guess we gotta wait and see.
Yeah, I guess so. But back to NXT though. Well, since you mentioned Hank Walker, he was on the show, and why was he on the show? Because Zion Quinn, is that his name?
Yeah, the big dude.
Yeah.
Who
came out basically he wanted to be on the co-host with Sashi Blackheart for Halloween Havoc because Sashi Blackheart was there by the way because she's going to be part of Halloween Havoc as the host,
which is a good thing.
Which it is. And then Christy Ellie comes out to interrupt and says he should be the one to co-host. And all of a sudden Sashi Blackheart says since you guys are in a match, let's ante up to basically add a stipulation. Winner gets to be my co-host. And then you see the part.
Walker was actually in the match.
No, he wasn't in the match though, but he was at ringside because Quinn. What was his name again? Oh yeah, Izon Quinn. These names are terrible.
Oh, Zion Quinn and all that.
Zion Quinn. Yeah, because Zion Quinn, I think he was going to get a weapon, and then Hank Walker was right, ends up being right there because remember he's a security. And he had that on that goofy smile on his face, like he's looking like Seth Rogen.
The only problem is at least Seth Rogen actually is entertaining and has charisma.
Yes. So yeah, he was there. So yeah, he was there, to make sure eyes on Quinn didn't get the weapon, whatever he's trying to get. Maybe a steel chair. Maybe trying to get a fork. But
As long as Hank Walker didn't take off his shirt and we saw his man titties, then we would be good.
Yeah, exactly. But in the end, it was Chris Elliott winning. So, and we already knew that Chris Elliott was being the co-host, but still, I didn't know I didn't know that it was led to a match where the winner gets to be the co-host. So.
But I'm telling you, people, they better not make this Hank Walker fucker a champion of any kind. I know he wants to do this as a tag team champion. Like, I swear to God, I don't want him as a tag team champion.
Yeah.
Because trust me, how pissed would you be if he becomes champion before someone like Tiffany Stratton becomes a champion?
Oh yeah, definitely will be pissed because Tiffany Stratton at least can work in the ring. This Hank Walker guy, there's no this appealing this guy of his work in the ring. It's just him, just charging at guys, to catch, at least get some crowd reaction of it. That's it. That's all there is. Yeah, you got this Hank. Yeah, go get him, Hank. It's basically that.
Plus, he looks like he's out of breath each time he's wrestling in a match.
Yeah, well, he needs to work on his cardio there. Yeah.
But yeah, man,
But
I will definitely not be a happy man if he becomes a champion before, like other people who I think deserve to be champion more than that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm serious. I don't even want him as a tag team champion. I don't even want this dude as a 24/7 champion on NXT.
And I don't know why anyone, I don't know why these NXT, marks in the crowds will even have it, even think in their minds that this guy should be a champion in NXT.
No.
What?
Ridiculous. Did someone actually say that?
No, but it will not surprise me.
Oh, he should be the next NXT champion. I'm like, no, get the fuck out of here. No, hell no.
He'd be lucky to be a 24/7 champion.
Like, well, these are the same fans who are like, Cameron Grimes sucks, but Hank Walker's great. Like, get the fuck out of here.
No. Well, speaking of Cameron Grimes, he and the OC were in the match against the Schism. I think that's what they're called. And match so far, I thought it was decent.
But of course, you got these NXT marks. Oh, those two are buried people.
Yeah, the OC got the win.
They're so selfish. They didn't put them over, and yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
Ridiculous.
Let's be honest. The diet, the way that the diets are being, featured on NXT, would you have those guys beat, the Good Brothers, one of the most established tag teams? Get out of here. No.
Well, they're the Grizzled Young veterans, so they should win.
They were, not anymore.
Yeah, because now one of them looks like a dollar store Kane, the other one looks like a dollar store Edge.
Or how Jim would say, the dollar store Stevie Richards.
Stevie Richards.
or Stevie Richards, yeah. But the crowd's going nuts for the OC, and again, these marks, you're just chanting for Judgment Day, who was in the program with the OC, and now you're chanting for the OC.
Yeah.
Jeez. But hey, they chant for Machine Gun, and that's Carl Anderson there, Machine Gun. It's the again, seen on Twitter that he's. I think it was from Carl Anderson. Call him so Bright Lights Carl Anderson.
Terrible.
It is terrible. But
yeah, man, these eventually, I'm telling you, one day we'll do a rant on these NXT fans or how hypocrites they are.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the one that pissed me off. Well, Cameron Grimes sucks, but Hank Walker's the best. Like, get the fuck out of here. Or I seen somebody said, I see somebody says, well, Tiffany Stratton, there's nothing valuable about her, but Last Legend, she's better. I'm like, what? Like, no. I'm telling you, I'm like, okay, you guys are now you guys are going way too much and you're just reaching at that point.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, I'm glad there was no Last Legend on the show when I watched it. But I told you who was on the show that I couldn't stand watching, besides Grayson Waller. Pretty deadly with their shirts that they're wearing.
Oh God.
Basically, especially a woman's shirt, because they're showing they're basically giving their chest some air, their cleavage part. That's not that woman's elbow wear. And I'm seeing these guys wearing it. Like, what the?
I don't know.
It was a contract sign there. Like, I'm skipping this. Like, as soon as I saw the Pretty Deadly wearing that type of shirt, that we'll see women wear, which it looks better with women than men, especially with these with Pretty Deadly with their hairy chest. It's like, skip.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
Stupid.
But speaking of
speaking of bad,
yeah.
Little off topic, but I realized there was no maximum male models on SmackDown, which is yay.
Yeah, it's about time. Good.
Yeah. But I wish there was LA Knight on the show, but
yeah, it's their video promo they did.
Which it wasn't a bad video promo, but still, I wish there was LA Knight on the show.
Yeah. But Grayson Waller was on the show. I'm glad I didn't see much of him because and his acting was terrible, by the way, because the stipulation of the match is going to be to spin the wheel to see what match is going to be between Apollo Crews and him, and he's like no scared, and he ends up getting out of the camera angle and asking himself, well, good, because that was terrible. Again, I don't see what they see in this guy. This guy is it really is a low budget of the Miz, because at least the Miz is a better actor.
Yeah. At least the Miz can actually get over.
Yeah. Now I don't know, but we'll see how this match. I'm hoping I miss this match. I'm hoping this match has to be the first match on the show. Be honest.
It seems like after the recent weeks of NXT, you might need to do a new Taking Out the Trash series.
And I think, and I think it was more scared of Chucky, because he ended up being on that that video package that they showed, and the Grace Waller ends up getting scared. When he got scared of Chucky, that he's going to kill him.
He gave me nightmares as a kid.
Oh,
that's
man.
obvious. But man. It looks like we need to do some taking out. You need to do some taking out the trash videos on some NXT wrestlers.
Yep.
Hank Walker, Grayson Waller, Last Legend.
Pretty deadly, pretty trashly.
Wendy Chu.
Man, Wendy Chu.
Maximum Male Models. I think that'll be one of them.
Yes, indeed.
Mansois, Marseille, Max Dupree.
Yeah,
not LA Knight, but Max Dupree.
Obviously not LA Knight, because the name is finally dead and buried.
What, LA Knight?
Yes. No, Max Dupree.
Oh yeah.
The name is
the guy behind Max Dupree, but Max Dupree itself sucked.
Yeah, the name itself.
Yeah.
Julius Creed and Damon Kemp did their promos back and forth. Basically in different rooms. I thought it was decent for what it was. They went back and forth on each other.
I guess I'm interested to see how this match is.
Oh yeah, I guarantee it's gonna be a good match. And
this just says the Free Brothers are good.
It's going to add more extreme measures, because it's an ambulance match too.
Yeah. Personally, I thought it would have been better stipulation if he said something like all Diamond Mine leaves NXT if he loses, instead of what was it, Brutus Creed? Is that the other guy?
Brutus Creed. Yeah, his career in NXT will be over.
Yeah, me personally, I thought it would have been better if he said all of Diamond Mine.
Yeah.
Instead of just one guy.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, it's pretty. They just made it pretty obvious that that Julius Creed's going to win the match. Obviously,
but either way, and they did plug on the contestants on who's going to be in the ladder match. Which, by the way, the tag team match that Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams were in against Oro Mesa, basically Kofi Shea
Yeah.
and Wesley, they were teaming up. The match was nothing. It was short, like it meant nothing in the end of the day. It was just to show these guys, who's going to be in the match at Halloween Havoc. And then Von Wagner ends up coming out, and then Nathan Frazier dives onto Von Wagner. So that tells you one thing. Nathan Frazier ain't definitely winning because he had the upper hand on before the show.
Yeah.
Before we get to Halloween Havoc, so definitely he's not winning.
Well, I'll say one thing though. The match is probably gonna be one of the best matches on the show. I think.
Yeah, I think Wesley lost the match too, by the way. In that tag team match, which I think that tells you that he might win.
Yeah, that's who I think is gonna win. Wesley. Me personally, I think Wesley's gonna win the match. Which I do see that. Doing it.
I do see that, but
because for me, honestly, at this point, Carmelo Hayes, he needs to move on for the North American Championship.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's time for him to put that NXT Championship on him.
I agree.
Hell, I wouldn't mind if him and Trick Williams even won the tag team titles, honestly, but I don't know. I wouldn't go that route.
You know what? That would be fun too.
Yeah, at least Pretty Gaily won't be the champions.
I'll start going more on Trick Williams.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that. I was like, well, I mean, if they were saving it up, like especially if they plan on doing a Dragunov and Braun Breaker like one-on-one match, which I think they're gonna do eventually.
You know what? I think it's great. Have Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes go up against Pretty Deadly because it's fast. They're not gonna lose. Not these two black chumps. If if you want a natural black athletes that actually has something to get behind, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams are those guys. So,
I was thinking about that. I was like, they could. If they really wanted to, they could make them tag team champions on NXT.
Yeah, I'll be all hands on that.
Yeah, and then eventually, that'll just build up Carmelo even more to have him win the NXT championship.
Yep, exactly.
Which I think he should do. Honestly, just he needs to win the NXT championship before he heads to the main roster.
Exactly. But I'll tell you what takes Trick Williams, man. With Trick Williams, again, someone that when I first saw him, I didn't really get Trick Williams, but he of my time watching him afterwards, he's now start growing to him now. I'm sorry liking this guy. More that I can say so of Grayson Waller.
Well, Grayson Waller. Well, come on now, Grayson Waller's the best. Come on, he's like the MJF of NXT.
No. He's not on that level of MJF.
He's not even on the Miz's level.
No.
He's not even on the LA Knights level.
He's not on EC3's level. Wait, in TNA.
Nope. Dude, he's not even on EC3's level in NXT.
No.
Yeah.
But anyways, but then we talk about the NXT Championship. Braun Breaker, Ilya Dragunov, and JD McDonough. They did their Kevin Owens show because Kevin Owens was there. I thought it was decent. Yeah, I didn't really care much for it because I know what it was about. It was about Kevin Owens, keeping it peace and all before they get to the match. But that they didn't last that long because we knew it was going to break loose, and it did. And we had Shakira's out there. They get beaten up. Makes prove our point in a way that Shakira's are freaking useless in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
But and Dragunov, grabs the bell, and then all of a sudden, Austin Theory, he came out with a briefcase, and I love that Ilya Dragunov didn't. He did a look at at Austin Theory coming out at once he was raising the belt, he's raising the bill up, and then you see Austin Theory, raising up the briefcase. He might be cashing in for the NXT title. Because that's face facts, because no one's going to believe that he's going to cash in on Roman Reigns to get those belts. So this is the best way to do it. Now is he going to successfully do it? Is he going to achieve that goal to be to win the NXT title when he cashes in?
I mean, it's truth. I mean, it's one of those things. We had to wait and see.
I don't think it's going to be successful. I don't think it's going to be because you don't want Braun Breaker losing that belt.
No. Plus, I mean, the only way I can see him cashing in if they have him like lose the title to like someone like a JD McDonough or Ilya Dragunov, and he beats them to win the title. It's like they're not going to make Braun look that weak. At least I don't think so. Yeah.
But I love the fact that that Ilya Dragunov's out there. You're raising the belt up. Also, during music plays, he didn't sell the fact that he came out. Only when he walked out on stage, and then he saw him, and he continued on raising the belt, not look at him. I'm like,
maybe he was thinking, maybe he was thinking stuff like, well, I'm not the champion, so I don't have to worry.
and he's like, well, I saw what they did with you on the main roster, so you've been losing all your matches at Miss Money in the Bank. So why should I care about you being a threat? that's the way I looked at it when Ilya Dragunov was out there.
he's probably like I view Hook more as a threat than before I view you as a threat.
Oh man,
that's saying something right there.
Yeah, that's saying something. But Ilya Dragunov basically brushed him off. Like he sold him. Like he acknowledged him for a little bit, but then he went back to no selling him. Like bad luck there. Bad luck.
I thought it would have been better if he did have a Braun Breaker standing tall, in my opinion.
Oh no, I guarantee you. Yeah, we shall see.
But I am excited to see this triple threat match.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think Braun's probably still going to retain, but I think they're not going to make Ilya Dragunov take the pin. I think it's going to be JD McDonough.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm excited to see this pay-per-view tomorrow night.
And also, Shinsuke Nakamura looked great on that show.
Oh yeah, the yellow.
The black and yellow, yes.
Yeah.
Blend in with the colors of NXT right now.
And no, people, we did not think Shax was going to win.
No, of course not. But he did impress me.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's
and no, people, I'm not. And no, people, stop complaining that Shinsuke is apparently now burying young talent.
Yeah, because that's where he came back. That was the whole goal.
Yeah, he came back just to bury two Shaqs and leave. Like what?
Whatever.
It's like for one, Barry. What? I mean, just to be for real, the only reason this guy's getting TV time is because of Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, and Tony D'Angelo is still able to wrestle. Which
I think Tony D'Angelo eventually, once Carmella Hayes is NXT champion, I think he's going to be NXT champion on Next Online.
Oh yeah, I do agree with that. That way, it would definitely be the dawn of NXT with him being the NXT champion.
He's gonna be like, well, I actually won the championship. What did you win, Santos?
Well, we haven't won the Cruiserweight Championship.
Even though the Cruiserweight division was dead, but he was still champion.
Yeah.
Let's be for real, people. Sorry. I mean, yeah, he was great champion and all, but the thing that hurt his reign is that the Cruiserweight division at that point was just dead.
Yeah, it was. It was on life support until they finally killed it with NXT Level Up.
And fuck NXT Level Up, by the way. But.
Yeah, that show was terrible. My first time seeing it, I it didn't really grasp for me to watch it. Another one.
She's just AEW Dark.
It's similar to that, yeah.
Though I think it's somehow worse than Dark.
Yeah, it ended up being worse than Dark. But look, Shinsuke looks great, man. I don't know if he's gonna stick around for a little bit more, because the main roster ain't doing much with him other than being in cameos, pertains to segments with Hit Row and whatever.
Or Maximum Models and that one.
Yeah,
segment.
that one. Remember that one when he was he's watching doing the longest pose to break the record of it, whatever. And Nakamura was there to see it. Like, really, that's your best use of Nakamura?
Well, about him.
We thought he wants to be part of the faction too and call Shinsuke Nakamura.
No. Hell
no. No. Yeah, I agree. No. Nakimoyo. I don't know. I don't know what they could come up with that. But no.
I do not want to picture that.
I don't want to even imagine it.
A maximum male model. No.
Yeah, I think that's dead, by the way. It's part of main event, by the way.
Well, maximum male model.
Yes, that's part of that right now. Maximum male main event.
Oh, you know what? They can add Grayson Waller to the group and have him be on main event.
Oh shit.
I mean, Grayson Waller looks like he'd be a perfect fit for maximum male models.
And again, to me, it would be pretty deadly.
Yeah.
But yeah, but this thing ain't going nowhere. But anyways, NXT, Halloween Havoc. I can't wait to see that show when I get back home. Again, if Apollo Crews and Grayson Waller was the first match, and I missed it, I won't be mad about it if I miss it.
I just hope they don't start off the ladder match. That would be bad.
Oh man, they start the ladder match. I'll be pissed if I missed out. If I missed the beginning of it. I just hope I'll be making home on time, to at least catch something. And by the way, folks, don't even bother watching the pre-show.
No.
There's no match on the pre-show, and on top of that, you have to sit through a pre-show when you see Sam Roberts.
Fuck Sam Roberts.
That nerd.
Yeah, fuck that dude. He's just some kiss ass.
Yeah.
Even before Triple H took over, or even when Triple H took over, I still didn't like the dude because he was just a kiss ass.
Yeah. But it's not appealing to him either. He's just, for me, I never see the big deal of this guy.
Nope.
What's the haps?
Yeah, I don't like Sam Roberts, and I don't like the other guy. What's his name? Rosenberg or whatever the fuck his name is.
Fuck him too.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like none of those two dudes.
Yeah, fuck him too. Now he's not. He's tends to Peter Rosenberg. To me, he's just as bad as Sam Roberts.
Yeah. And also, I don't know if he's still employed by WWE, but fuck that Ryan Satan guy too. Fuck him.
Ryan Satan?
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
I think he is. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, I agree though.
Especially after what he said to Chris Jericho when he was doing the whole honoring, I think Eddie and Chris at one point, and he tried to claim that Jericho was honoring Eddie the murderer. Or not Eddie the murderer, Chris Benoit the murderer. Fuck. And so
what he was. Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit were close friends.
Yeah. I think, if I remember correctly, I think he said he was honoring him as a wrestler and or whatever, or has he saw him as a friend, not even what he did.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know.
And look, if Jericho feels that way, I that's fine. I can feel about it because again, he knew Benoit more than we did.
Yeah, and plus the other stuff that Ryan's Satin guy said in the past. Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, fuck that guy too.
Mm-hmm. That's mean. I got I'm calling for Jericho's head because he's praising Chris Benoit.
Yeah. But yeah, fuck those three guys. and especially what's his name, Sam Roberts. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Those guys are like literally the three worst things about the pre-show. In my, they're literally the two worst things because it's like I don't give a fuck about these guys. Oh yeah, and by the way, the moment they start putting those guys like as interviewers or commentators, I'm like, well, that's it. Fuck me.
No.
And I was like, well, at least I'm glad I don't watch the pre-show, so I don't have to see these two goofs. But now they're on the main show, so fuck this.
Mm-hmm. Thank God that didn't happen.
Yeah, thank God Triple H didn't go like, I'm the game. I'm gonna put them as commentators.
In fact, I will take Kevin Patrick on to be a Raw commentator, even though he's not. To me, I don't think he's what Raw is looking for, but he's a commentator. But I will take him over, Sam Roberts or Peter Rosenberg getting that type of a promotion on Raw.
Yeah.
So if I had to sit through listen to a French accent and Ken Patrick, give me more of that.
I'd rather have him bring back Todd Grisham over those over Rosenberg or Sam Roberts.
Definitely.
Or hell, even Jonathan Coachman, I'd rather have him back than Sam Roberts and Rosenberg.
I will be fine with him too, Coach. At least he won't be having this man in his ear anymore. Because him come back on commentary, with Michael Cole and Corey Graves was one of the most headaches of all headaches that insulted my intelligence of him being on commentary.
Or hell, where I'd rather have Renee Young come back to WWE and be a commentator over those two guys.
Oh yeah, but she's in AEW now, so Renee Burkett. So
of course, I don't see her being commentator anytime.
No,
soon.
No, she's fine with the role she's doing, and I think AEW's got some plans for her to do with her own shows on AEW, which is good. And this time it will stick this time because it's like when Miss Mel was in charge when she was in WWE, where she does one show and also it's cancel, and the other show cancel, cancel.
Or like Talkie Smack.
Yeah, that
was a great show, and then they canceled it.
Yeah.
Or you remember WWE Backstage?
Yeah, cancel.
Which I didn't think it was that bad, but like, yeah, they canceled it.
No one. It's the thing is, no one didn't care. Not even when CM Punk was on there. No one didn't care. It was just a backstage, just talking.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was bad, but still, it was like.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But it didn't draw the ratings that it needed to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, but everything they try to give, everything that Renee was trying to carry the ball with, or with WWE giving her on those type of shows, they just canceled it, just all right under it, and it's a shame. So hopefully, now with AEW, where it's going to be about, it's going to be it's going to be something that she's going to enjoy, loving doing, and they could continue on doing it. Doesn't matter. Who knows? It could be on your YouTube channel, whatever. Where
I mean, I guess you could say it could be something like her podcast is being on there.
Yeah, something like that.
Kind of like the Broken Skull sessions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that could be a thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that happening too.
I mean, it's not like in the Broken Skull sessions they mentioned Cody Rhodes mentioned AEW, or they talked about it.
Oh yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't they?
I can't recall.
Because I know Cody Rhodes was a guest on there once, and I believe they mentioned AEW.
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, I try to remember because I watched it before. I think they may have, yeah, I think they still call me a blob AEW.
Well, not in a negative way, but they were just talking about it.
No, because Stone Cold loves AEW too.
Yeah. And then and if I'm not mistaken, even during this episode of AJ Styles, I think they mentioned TNA.
Yeah.
Because I think they were mentioning how I think AJ was talking about when what went wrong with TNA and why he left.
Probably, maybe.
Pretty much, when he screwed him out.
Mhm.
But yeah,
But besides that, let me see. There's something else
yeah,
to
we just gotta
discuss.
wait to see. I guess what her show is. I mean, it could be her podcast being out on AEW, social medias, or maybe just a whole new show in general. You never know.
Right. Hey, Ultimo Dragon. There's something about Ultimo Dragon here. He wants to face top AEW star one final time during U.S. tour. Well, who he had in mind? Oh God, Chris Jericho.
What's the
Look,
problem, small girls?
look, Jericho and Ultimo Dragon had matches in WWE before, and they were great. The last thing I want to see is Jericho and Ultimo Dragon, yo, way past their prime. Now I don't know how Ultimo Dragon has been wrestling. I don't know what type of shape he's in right now. But he's one of my all-time favorites, growing up. But I don't know. I mean, it could be on the level of Humberto Grover and Chris Jericho from last year, where I thought at the match itself I thought it was decent. Because they even them were wrestling show in WWE at the time. They just so well together. So maybe it could happen here in AEW as well. But I don't know if that's gonna be the case or not. But Ultimate Dragon, he wants that. But I don't know. Bulls. But the fact that I saw Jericho's name on there, like, oh great, he wants to wrestle Jericho.
No, he wants to wrestle CM Punk. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know how the match would be if they did it again.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since are they both like in their 40s now?
Ultimo Dragon, let me see.
Or is he like? Well, I think Ultimo Dragon is he like in his 50s? I think actually.
Yeah, 55.
Yeah, and Jericho's in his he's in his 40s.
And by the way, you want to talk about people want to talk about Kenny Omega being a belt collector. Ultimo Dragon, he was a true belt collector. You seen those belts that he carried during his time in those, when he's on WCW TV. You want to talk about? By the way, fans nowadays want to talk about all the too many championships in this company. Too much championships. Well, look at Ultimo Dragon. He brought all those belts with him in WCW. Where were you? Where were you people during that time? Oh yeah, sure, yeah, we weren't around during that time. And on top of that, me, I thought it was pretty cool. So the fact fans are criticizing AEW because they're doing that with FTR and with Ring of Honor, guys on being the champions and all that. I mean, Jericho's not a Ring of Honor guy, but you know what I'm saying. Basically, you see Ring of Honor belts, you see IWGP tag team belts, you see the Triple A tag team belts, you see, you even saw Impact belts, at one point, even the TNA World belt last year. No.
Yep.
To me, I think it's pretty cool to see those different promotion belts in different in different promotions. But instead there'll be too many titles. Jesus Christ, man! Y'all complain so much about there's too many titles there, and yet Ultimate Dragon did that shit back in WWE.
Or WWE at one point had a lot of titles, and nobody complained about that.
Yeah.
Or I heard nobody complain about New Japan. They have a lot of titles, and nobody's complaining about that either.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. I made that point. It's like, well, for one, WWE also has a lot of titles. So does New Japan, but I never hear anybody ever complain about that. Only AEW.
All right, so it's out there now. Ultimo Dragon wants to end WWE rivalry in AEW. So yeah, there's plans for Chris Jericho and him on the wrestle chart. It's I didn't even know it was 2 days ago. By the way, this news came out.
Oh, damn.
Wait a minute. Ultimo Dragon on potential WWE return with Triple H. I'm sorry, too little, too late for that because that worked out so well last time, right?
That wasn't my fault.
I saw I know you remember his run in WWE when he was there. They treat him like fucking garbage.
Well, Ultimo Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember the videos they did with Ultimate Dragon with basically similar to Rey Mysterio Jr. when he was coming in. Showing all the different masks that he on the Rey Mysterio Jr. wear. It tends to wearing this color mask and that color mask and all that, and do that whole thing. They did say to Ultimate Dragon. I was like, oh my god, Ultimate Dragon's coming into WWE. I cannot wait. And then when he came in, they fucking buried him.
But he had no mask.
No, he wore a mask, but I'm talking about they buried him of the booking, make him look like he was complete trash. So how about So if this is what it's supposed to believe that he's going to make a return with with Triple H being in charge. I'm sorry, that's true. First of all, he's already in his 50s now. And if you wanted us to believe you're going to do something, you go do right with him. You should do right with him was when he was there, when he actually was in his prime.
Yeah.
So him potentially returning to WWE is too little late for that. You had your chance with this guy years ago, and y'all blew it.
Yeah, I still remember when. Do you remember when Justin Thunder Liger was actually in WWE for that one match?
Yeah, with Ty Breeze. That was actually, and yeah, that was NXT, obviously. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you, main roster. Forget about it.
Vince would be like, "Well, he's coming in for one match. We're gonna have John Cena bury him." Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did someone else, Maybe it's I chose Cesaro to bury him. Not because when you think of Justin Liger, you expect to see some do some wonderful things in the match against Antonio Cesaro at the time. Oh yeah, let's get these guys 10 to 15 minutes. Nope, we'll get in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see myself. Wow, what? I'm glad that Justin Liger traveled away from Tokyo to America to face Cesaro in a 2-minute match.
Wow.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Wow.
If that would happen, with that whole thing.
But you know what? So I bet it was probably an honor for Tyler Breeze to even face someone like that. Him of all people. Mm-hmm. It was crazy because you really think about it. Like Triple H could have really chose anyone else other than Tyler Breeze, but he chose Tyler Breeze.
Yeah, and the match was decent.
Yeah, he could have he could have chose Kevin. What was that at the time? He chose Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn would have been great, but Sami Zayn was hurt though.
Oh yeah. Or Samoa Joe. I mean, it's like it's one of those things where like, damn, you really could have chose anyone else, but you chose Tyler Breeze and
Kenta. Kenta could have been he did retirement at the time.
Yeah.
But he was hurt too, by the way. And I talk about Kevin Owens and Finn Balor. They had a match on that show. So.
Oh, that's true. I mean, but it's crazy, I think that probably was the match Tyler Breeze's, best match of his career, probably.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but it's crazy how he chose Tyler Breeze out of anyone else.
So yes, let me see. 55-year-old says he is too old to return to WWE with Triple H in charge. Okay, at least from this report, Sports Kita. That Ultimate Dragon said he's too old to return. But hey, but he's not too old to wrestle against Chris Jericho on AEW though.
What is he like? No, I'm gonna go wrestle Ric Flair instead. I'm like,
no. I don't know if they ever had a match before. To be honest, Eddie Guerrero and Ric Flair did in WWE.
It's crazy to think about that they actually had a match.
Mm-hmm.
The dirtiest player in the game versus the liar, cheater, and stealer.
Well, before he lied, cheated, and steal.
It would have been interesting to see two gimmicks collide like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. In WWE too, they could have done that. They could have done that, but instead they didn't.
Nope. Vince would be like, well, they're both in different brands.
All right, that's why. That's why they.
You could have done a Survivor Series.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
as far as Ultimate Dragon returning, in the ring against Jericho, I mean that could be it. Could be what could be the worst thing if it happened.
Oh, Jericho's too old.
Yeah, but he can still go. Well, even though I think he should retire, but he can still work in the ring though. Ultimate Dragon, yes. And Ultimate Dragon, again, I don't know how he looks nowadays. Now, I hope he's doing good. If he's still wrestling, I hope he's doing good in good condition, and he can still move in the ring if he can. But
yeah,
if that would happen on the AEW programming, I'll see how well, obviously we will eventually see how that turns out. We just gotta see how it looks.
I just hope his match ain't against the Honky Tonk Man, because that's another guy I heard he wants to return to wrestle.
Yeah.
Even though look at you, Honky Tonk, you're in no condition to be wrestling at your age.
You'll be better off wearing that suit, of Honky Tonk Man suit. And do your Elvis impression than to do anything in the ring.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking of, I'm like, this guy's literally going to be another Ric Flair. Probably not as bad as Ric Flair, but still. Well, can you imagine that? Honky Tonk Man versus Ric Flair?
No.
I was like, well, I'm not watching that. Or if I watch, I'll just be in there being like, oh my, this is embarrassing. This is literally seeing two grandpas fight each other.
Mm-hmm.
This is literally see like if my grandpa went against your grandpa in a one-on-one wrestling match. Like, no. Like, I can't picture that.
No.
But yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I'm not for people wrestling after the age of like 55, in my opinion, or 50. Normally, I'm not, because I know it usually ends pretty badly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So WWE teases character change for 2 veterans. Comedy gimmick dropped. Let's see, who could that be? Oh, Shelton Benjamin and R-Truth.
Yeah, I heard about that. Did he want art? Because apparently he did some backstage segment on Main Event, which I don't know why Main Event of all shows, but but from what I saw, apparently Shelton Benjamin says he has a few years to go and wants to be the true gold standard or something like that.
Oh, so he's going back to dyeing his hair with gold.
Maybe. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, but I heard it was something like that. And then R-Truth,
because that was his thing. And when he was in ECW, well, WWE's ECW.
Yeah, and then there was something about R-Truth wanting to go back to being serious and not all goofy and funny like he was.
You know what? You talk about Hit Row. Looking for a third man. What if it's R-Truth?
I mean, it could work. Especially if R-Truth doesn't want to be R-Truth and wants to be more like Ron Killings.
Nah, he's still gonna be R-Truth. But maybe he could come to not again, it won't work. But with his man out there, why not? The truth, the truth, Ron Killings.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I was joking. The whole thing where it could be a B-Fab. I mean, B-Fab is part of it, but I meant B Square. B Square.
B Square.
Which probably B Square was Blue Cannon.
What the hell?
Yeah, he was brought in by being the taxi part of the Big Boss Man in the Attitude Era. Then he has been part of Righteous Censor. Then they didn't know what to do with him, so they decided to promote John Cena, where he's ended up having his rap persona, and that's when he became B Square and said "Booyah."
That is so stupid.
Yeah, and then after that was done, that pairing, they know do from there. So they're like, you know what? Wish you well your future endeavors, pal. Budget cuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's his son, who's part of the Hillbilly, tag team in NXT right now is doing well.
Wait, hold on. What? Wait, Briggs and Jensen. One of those two guys is actually his son.
Yes, I think it's I think it's the one with the mustache. Is his son.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I did not even know that. I didn't even know they were related. That's like the most oddest like relation in the history of wrestling right there. Like you wouldn't even expect those two to even like be father and son. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They don't look like that is crazy. That's weird.
Okay, Brooks Jensen is the son.
Wow. It's funny because I call Briggs and Jensen pretty much Trevor Murdoch and Lance Kane 2.0.
Now, I remember if it's the same guy I'm talking about because I can't tell which one is done. Okay, never mind. It's not the one. It's not the one with the mustache. It's the one with the beard.
Oh, the taller one.
And yeah, he's got more muscles than. Oh no, actually, yeah, it's the guy I'm talking about. Actually, is it? Let me see. Oh yeah, it's the guy I'm talking about. The one with the mustache. Not the big guy.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's the mustache. It was probably the one that J-Man says that he had a Hitler mustache. No, after seeing just now, no, it is. I mean, the mustache had more thick, from the middle part of it was more thicker than the from his size of his mustache, which is just a little more thinner. So that's why he probably thought he was rocking the Hitler mustache. No, that wasn't the case at all. So, so
that's
crazy. Just to clear that out, just to clear that thing out, right? So, but yeah, Brooks Jenkins is the one who's related to Bull Buchanan.
Wow. Yeah, that is.
Yes. But yeah, Sean Benjamin to be the gold standard, I think it's going to be great. If this platform to become a champion, we'll see. And R-Truth, let's see if he ends up being the third man for Hit Row, because God knows Hit Row needs someone with a personality. And I'm sorry, BFAB is not enough to give them that personality. There's nothing that these guys have.
Like Trash Dollar, he just sucks.
Yeah, he tried to show some personality and all, but he's just trying too hard.
Shawnee D. Adonis, I'll be honest, that guy is just boring. He literally does nothing but just stand there with him.
Yeah.
Half the time. I'm not trying to say he's a bad wrestler, but the dude literally, like, can you name really one time that dude actually cut a promo? Because I cannot remember one time he cut a promo or even said anything.
He all he did was rap. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at there. I'm like, literally, I'm sorry, but all this guy does is just stand there and literally does nothing. He just stands there and hangs with him, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
He literally just stands there. Literally has no personality, has no charisma. He just stands there and just stays with him. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. So
I was legit thinking myself the other day. I was like, has this guy ever cut a promo? I've never heard this guy cut a promo so far.
No, they haven't.
Well, unless it's him rapping or saying their stupid little catchphrase, but that's about it.
That's it.
Like, he just does nothing. He just stands there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Yeah, pretty much the group without Swerve, they're nothing pretty much.
Exactly. So the only hope is WWE retains to this whole mystery partner of theirs, especially hearing this news from about R-Truth is going to be more serious. Their only hope is to get someone like an R-Truth to be part of that, because R-Truth can carry that whole faction.
Yeah.
He can definitely help with that one.
And he should bring in Little Jimmy.
Well, Little Jimmy's always with him.
Little
yeah,
Jimmy,
there you
I heard Little Jimmy actually beat John Cena, but you couldn't see the match.
Right.
But
so hopefully that happens. And now we get to Tony Khan. He wanted AEW mentioned at WWE's DX reunion in exchange for Billy Gunn's appearance. Because remember, Billy Gunn was also if he's going to be a part of it, it takes 25 years like DX. So Tony Khan was willing to allow Billy Gunn to appear at 25th anniversary of DX on Monday Night Raw, but only if WWE would acknowledge us. But acknowledge that he worked for AEW. I said to myself, well, the thing is, Tony, we know he works in AEW because he's on TV every week on Rampage and Dynamite.
Oh, I smoked too much and I forgot.
So basically, we'll let Billy go on if you acknowledge that he works for AEW. And on top of that too, we already know he works for AEW because remember the Hall of Fame where Billy Gunn says, you can't fire me, I don't work here anymore. And then Daniel Triple H says, yeah, well, then Vince McMahon is gonna buy out the company, and then basically the Pissant T-shirt company, and then fire all of you. Now what saying that we know who he was referencing to, AEW, because Billy Gunn was an executive. He was talking about executives role for AEW, but now he's more than just an executive. He's on-air talent.
Yep. And I remember, and it was crazy to hear how pissed he was after he heard that he was ready to hit Triple H or punch him.
I was pissed too. I would have punched him too. I didn't think that was funny at all. But yeah, people thought it was funny. They thought it was hilarious. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking this, like Tony, what are you trying to get out of this? What's your so they mentioned if he does works in AEW, because we already know that anyways. What's the purpose of that?
I'm trying to one up him.
I don't understand. I don't understand what his what his goal is. What's his gain of this?
I gain views.
Yeah, well, CM Punk not being around, yeah, you're barely getting any views.
Well, I just buy them.
What the?
I don't think that's how it works there, Tony.
Well, but anyways, Road Dogg, got Road Dogg. Road Dogg recently commented on the situations, stating that it broke his heart that Billy Gunn was not included in. Well, I wouldn't be saying that, Road Dogg, because didn't you have a heart attack years ago? Yeah, I won't be having a heartbreak of that, over Billy Gunn not being there. But he basically it broke his heart that Billy Gunn couldn't be there. And I think this was back on the 10th of October. He noted that at one point Billy Gunn was confident he would be able to be there. Our own Dave Meltzer reported on a Friday edition of Wrestling Observer newsletter that WWE was not willing to mention that Billy Gunn was an AEW talent on air in exchange for his appearance. I get what's Tony Khan meant with this. Basically, I guess show like a graphic, attached to their names. But here's the thing: they were coming out as DX though. It was good. It was good. All you get out of it is when Batista making their entrance, with the graphics names coming up on the screen, it says D Generation X with their Twitter handles. I mean, I don't know what you're expecting to get out of this Tony Khan. You expecting them, have their own entrances, and then it'll show Billy Gunn, AEW wherever, AEW's talent wherever.
Yeah, I was suspecting it.
No, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. Especially if they all come out at the same time. No, he wasn't going to get that. So, I mean, unless it was because even backstage when you unless they were being interviewed, maybe what tends to these segments with DX, what tends to them doing some childish stuff. I don't know. Maybe they could work something off of that, but I don't know. Again, do you really want to showcase a lot of DX segments on the show that you put just showcase your talents? So in a way, I'm glad it didn't overstay its welcome when there's just only 3 segments that DX did. The opener, someone from the middle of the show, and then we came to the them closing up the show.
Yep.
But anyways, Khan agreed to let him do the show, but on the air they would have to mention he's from AEW, or that AEW allowed him to appear, or some wording, but there had to be one mention that in some form he worked for AEW, just as WWE always did when they got Mickey James from the Royal Rumble this past year. WWE stalled on the yes or no, and then the last minute would not agree to it. Now here's the thing with Mickey James. Yes, they mentioned her. If I recall, they did mention her being in Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, she came out the championship.
But here's the thing with that: they didn't prefer to her as Impact Knockouts World Champion. They prefer to her as Impact Women's Champion.
Yeah, she just slightly tweaked the name.
Yeah. So, and on top of that, she was not. And here's the thing too. Dave Meltzer, since him, saying this, it would make sense for Mickey James to be called an Impact Wrestling talent if she was on the contract with Impact Wrestling, which she was not. She's on the contract with NWA.
Yeah.
They brought in because Impact Wrestling and NWA are doing business with each other. Mickey James does not work for Impact Wrestling. She's not on the active roster of Impact Wrestling, which is the knockout division. She'll do business with them. Tends to come in and do whatever. But when it comes to working for Impact Wrestling, no, she doesn't work for them full time. It's just almost a part-time deal. Because she's working for NWA because she's got an authority of some type of authority power for NWA, especially when it comes to the women's roster. Yeah. So that's a big difference there. And on top of that, WWE, that was during the time Vince McMahon was around too, where Vince McMahon does not want to acknowledge the word wrestling. That's why you didn't see the word wrestling on there, or it pertains to Mickey James being knockout champion.
Yeah, because he hates those words.
Yeah. So, hey, look, either way. Oh yeah, here we go. And it's part of the article too. Billy Gunn did appear at the W Hall of Fame ceremony in 2019. Yeah, the one I was talking about before. While on the contract with AW, other AW talent has also been permitted to appear on WWE programming in the past. Yes, we know guys like Paul White, aka The Big Show, Brian Danielson, aka Daniel Bryan, CM, no, not CM Punk. Yeah, they would have, but they chose not to. Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho. Yep. And Mark Henry,
Um,
apparently, from what I heard too. Or he was
apparently,
supposed to.
he was supposed to be as well. I don't know if he did or not. Eddie Christian too. I heard Eddie Christian was supposed to be too, but I don't know if he was or not. And it was because of John Cena's 20-year anniversary in WWE of John Cena. But
Yeah. Okay,
Jericho Jericho also appeared on the Book of Gold section as an AW talent, by the way, which I remember. Yeah, I watched that too. I think if I recall, I think I watched that.
Yep, I remember that episode too.
So yeah, and on top of that, even though he was done with the company, you even had your one of the founders who left AW, who ends up being on the post school section, and Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't see what the issue is here. But since to Tony Khan, to mention, you should mention he works for AW. Why? We already know he works in AW. It's no mystery. It's not a secret. It's not like it's a secret from the WWE or their forbidden door.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why they get the appearance there. And you know what? I'm glad WWE didn't come in agreement with that, because what would happen if Billy Gunn would have been on the show? You would have had Triple H, doing the same shit he did on 2019. Basically making some smart remarks to AW.
I'm the game. I'm gonna buy a company.
I guarantee you.
I'm gonna be acclaimed. And they're gonna lose to Pretty Gaily.
Cause I know Triple H would have done that. I got that gut feeling that if that would have happened, if Big Gunn would have showed up, Triple H would have been put his gold in trouble and try to find ways to bury AW with his own words, like he did in 2019. And it will just go back to to my personal hatred to this guy, because for a reason he's got very AW, because they're doing so well, especially during the time where they were beating them of the NXT guys on their third show, which Triple H on, I can't remember, it was Ariel Helwani's interview, whatever. He said, "Well, congratulations, you beat the developmental show." And it was driving us too, because didn't you call NXT your third brand of the WWE? That's what you said. That's what you said. That they were the third brand of your show, and now you're saying because they beat you weeklies, not all the weeks, but but most of those weeks. Now you're saying that they beat our developmental brand, so now it's the developmental brand. Are you kidding me? All that promo you did, putting your passion behind it, and your heart and soul behind it. We are NXT. I guess I meant nothing at the end of the day.
Well, you just made all that up.
I don't know. Well, how would you how do you feel about this Billy Gunn not showing up down there, for the X reunion?
Oh, the DS reunion?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably would have made some smart ass remark with AEW and stuff. But yeah, I don't know what Tony's trying to do at the end of the day, saying you gotta mention me. Like I don't know what the hell that's all about, but
acknowledge us.
No, just like you acknowledge Roman Reigns. But yeah, man, it's pretty. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah. You know what it could have been though? It could have been where they brought in Billy Gunn, to do the segment in the ring, and then they would have done what they did with Billy Gunn years ago in the Attitude Era, where Triple H just sucker punches him, and then MDS just beat him up, and basically burying AEW, one of the AEW talents on their shows, and then they would kick him out of the ring, and then have Securities kick him out. That part would happen too.
Yeah, they would have scissored his shirt.
Damn. So
that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, basically, Thunder Rosa has been unhappy with people. I mean, she's addressing the people that are unhappy with her still being the AEW Women's World Champion because with her injury, have her be taking her into on the shelf and all, because people hate the terms of AEW interim Women's Champion, where she should be the champion, because Thunder Rosa ain't gonna be back for God knows how long. Some of them are pushing to January that she might be gone, which is insane, because if that's the case, then why have an interim AEW Women's World Champion in Toni Storm, where you could just all you could have done just strip her off the belt of Thunder Rosa if she can't compete. Obviously she can't. You could just have Toni Storm be your women's champion until Thunder Rosa comes back, and then you have your story there where I never lost the title, you never beaten me for it, so you and me are maybe gonna build to Revolution, and then we will see if you can beat me, and you could claim yourself as women's champion. I don't know, something like that they could have built a story like that. Because at the end of the day, we know Thunder Rosa can't compete, because of her back injury that she's got. And it doesn't help at all when you got Britt Baker, who's still talking down on Thunder Rosa. Because remember that promo that she cut a week ago, maybe? That it may have been a week ago, or maybe it was this past maybe it was this past Wednesday, I can't remember. It had to be this past Wednesday, where she basically cuts a promo about saying against to Britt Baker and Jimmy Hayter that one of them will be the real women's world champion. And at first, I didn't think any of it, but then now that people pointing it out, we're changed to Alex, and like, oh my god, really? Once again, Britt Baker's once again, is throwing Thunder Rosa under the bus there, and basically just continuing to talk down on her again, kicking her down while she can't do anything about it. And Tony Khan still allowing her to cut these type of promos towards their AEW Women's World Champion, who's not made on TV, because we don't know how long she's gonna be gone from the company. Man, this favoritism is getting ridiculous with Britt Baker. And I got nothing against Britt Baker, man, but still, man, I know they'll still don't like each other and everything. It's been it's no secret there that Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa, for a reason, they don't like each other. But man, the more I hear Britt Baker keeps cutting his promo to Thunder Rosa, and Thunder Rosa can't do anything about it, and Tony Khan's allowing this to happen. Like, once enough's enough with this, at some point you gotta put your foot down with this and pull her aside, Britt Baker, and say, don't cut any more promos onto Britt Baker. I mean, Britt Baker, don't cut any more promos talking down on Thunder Rosa. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, that's yeah, they'll be doing that. That's just not wrong. That's just not right.
Yeah.
I mean, injuries happen, especially if you're like being all professional, and then especially when I heard she did the whole back thing, or mocking her pretty much on live television.
Oh man, that's what that was too.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm saying I don't know if you remember that when she like mocked her because of with the whole back thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I don't know why they don't like each other, but I mean, it's just like, what the hell happened?
Well, they got if again Tony Khan, if he's not doing anything about this, you may have another Andrade and Sammy Guevara issue when she comes back.
Yep. So, let's just hope it doesn't end up as bad as Sammy Guevara and Andrade, or Sammy Guevara and Eddie Kingston,
or worse, like the medium scrum.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's hope no one bites each other.
But I guess that's pretty much it there. Let me see if there is anything more to it. Oh yeah, that Bray Wyatt promo. I guess he was interrupted last week, but tends to that cryptic video that was shown where it tends to interrupt him of his passionate promo that he was cutting, with him getting emotional, crying and all. And then he continued on with his promo on the show backstage though.
Oh, you're talking about what was it? Oh, tonight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's certainly
I thought it was all right.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, if this one definitely is building up to what his character is going to be, as the right rabbit, more than his last one did. Which I feel like his last one was more like the personal one, but I think this one's kind of like the one where he's still staying a character. Or
right,
this one's more a character, I think. Because he said he was going to be ruthless and merciless, or I think that's what he said, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, so
I thought
it looks
it was all right.
So I guess we just have to wait and see what his character's going to be.
I'll tell you one thing. It's good. It is basically going to be some type of split personality.
Yeah. Definitely genius, especially since
I bet one of John Cena. I'll say that.
What if he's like, we're gonna have John? I would say never again. John Cena's the NWO. I remember how much Remington hated that.
That was terrible.
Yeah, I hated it too. I was like, oh god, fuck this.
He is nowhere in hell that John Cena was ever on the level of the NWO. Nowhere in that category. Not even in the same definition.
Dude's not even on sixth. If that's the case, he's not even on sixth level of being an NWO.
It's like what they did with him at WrestleMania, where he's compared to Beirut. No. Even that was a joke.
Plus, I said it back then. I didn't even consider it a match back then. It felt like just a giant segment.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, dude. Keep Bray Wyatt away from John Cena, please. Before John Cena tries to bury him again. Or John Cena tries to go like, I'm gonna do NWO again, but this time it's gonna be Wolfpack. I'll be like, oh hell no.
Oh hell no! Don't touch the Wolfpack one. There's nowhere in hell Cena is ever game when you're wearing that T-shirt.
Or imagine if Cena tried to beat DX. I'll be like, oh no to that one too.
That'll be right there. I'll rant. That'll come.
Oh, him touching the Wolfpack. Well, I'll say one thing: if Remington was pissed of him touching the regular NWO, I can't imagine how he would feel. But if he did it with the Wolfpack,
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of felt how pissed you guys were just for the fact that you guys grew up with the NWO, and they probably were one of your favorite groups or your favorite group of all time.
Yeah, because NWO was a cool. The Wolfpack, especially Wolfpack and Sting, doing the red and black face paint. That was pretty that cool. And I know people didn't like that. They didn't like that type of color of Sting and all. Like I don't know why you couldn't like that. I thought it was pretty cool.
It looked pretty cool.
And he got to be not only he was still scary Crow Sting, but he also had that that vibe of he goes to have a good time, have fun Sting, but just don't piss him off because he'll take he's still the stinger that you don't want to mess with.
Yep. Yeah. But never have John Cena touch Wolfpack. Never. That right there, I'll be like, well, that's it, Jalen. Sorry, no holds barred. Rant time on John Cena.
Yep.
I know, Jalen, you're gonna beg for mercy, but no mercy. Time for the Cena rant.
Yep. If that day ever comes, yes.
Or imagine
I'm going too far this time.
Or it would be suck if he not only did that, but then became a 17-time world champion at the same time.
Oh God. Well, let's hope that doesn't come now.
Well,
maybe that's been scrapped now. It's not, now that Vince is not here no more.
Yeah, let's hope that never happens. But yeah. But anyway, back to Bray Wyatt. Yeah, I could definitely see the split personality thing, especially with the whole White Rabbit being like. So I take it like it's one of those things where, like, when the promo he did tonight, for example, or he did last week. I could see it definitely being kind of like just him being his normal self. As you could say, and then obviously he's gonna have his other personalities, like the cult Bray Wyatt, his original gimmick. He debuted it with the Wyatt family and stuff. And then, of course, you're going to also have Funhouse Bray Wyatt, his second gimmick, especially when he returned, the Firefly Funhouse. And, of course, his other one, The Fiend, his most dominant gimmick, I would say, at this point. And then, of course, his new personality, the White Rabbit, which I guess that's, we have to wait and see what that represents. For his gimmicks.
And on top of that, we're going to see who this Uncle Howdy and Uncle Harper looks like as well.
Yep. I guess those are other personalities of Bray Wyatt, or they could be two new. He can make his own, or he's probably making his own stable. We just have to wait and see. But yeah, that's as far as I go. I think that's all. That's all I gotta say about Bray Wyatt. We just have to wait and see. What this leads up to. And I'm definitely I'm definitely interested to know who's probably gonna be his first feud or his first return. His return feud is gonna be.
Oh yeah, definitely. We shall see.
I'll just say, just don't rush the ball and try to make him face Roman right away.
No, exactly.
Yeah, don't try to do that. Kind of like what he did with the Fiend a couple years back when he kind of rushed it.
Yep.
Of him feuding with Seth Rollins, but yeah,
man.
Uncertain future for Bray Wyatt at the moment.
Mm-hmm. So I guess that's pretty much it there. So what pertains to NXT Halloween Havoc live reactions, I'll be on the stage of Six Paths YouTube channel of Omega Reds.
Yep.
That's good. Ahead time it's gonna be at 7 p.m.
Robert's time at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and then of course 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Yep.
For those who probably might live in the Pacific, which I don't know if there's anyone who lives there, but yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'll be able to get home on time. If I get luck, a chance to train traffic, but we'll see.
Yeah, traffic's always the worst.
Yeah. Well, we'll see though.
Yeah, I would say traffic of any kind is always the worst.
Yeah. So there you go, folks. This was your watch along when it comes to AEW Rampage of October 21st, 2022. And yeah, now we look forward to now is looking forward to see what they can deliver for NXT Halloween Havoc. And hopefully, it'll be not as bad as NXT was 2 weeks ago, because that show was bad.
Extremely bad.
But I'll say this: NXT this week's show, I thought it was better than last week.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I watched the show. It wasn't that bad for sure.
Yeah. So
I will say though is I think hopefully the pay-per-view and the pay-per-view is better than the regular shows, but which I think it probably is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope it's not like a show where it's just like really bad.
Yeah. So there you go. So any additional thoughts before we sign off?
No, other than I will be live tomorrow for NXT Halloween Havoc.
Sweet. So yeah, there you go, folks. For Omega Red, for the True J. Shout out to CJ, by the way, who couldn't do the show, which is why it was up to me to be the backup here to do it, because yours truly did it here. As we say, peace on the streets, all you be well, stay safe, take care of yourself, everything that's going on in the world, and there you go. Rampage wasn't bad show, but it was not the superior show tonight. For SmackDown was the superior show.
Yep, 2 weeks in a row for SmackDown.
Yep. So there you go. So Tata for now.
And drop to lace up anybody's boots.
That's right. So yeah, we'll see that later on tonight to see, just to watch along or watching Halloween Havoc. For those that are interested in watching it, but we'll see. But yeah, it should be an interesting show though, either way. And I cannot wait to see what Christian Elliott is going to wear tonight. I guarantee you, it's probably going to be like an oversized Driller costume he's going to wear. He's going to try to do the Driller dance.
Yep.
But we'll see. But all right, folks. So we'll see you guys till there. Take care.
Good night, everybody.